Hello everybody and welcome. We're D&D Boyband, a group of friends that all like to play D&D Pretty Boys. Apparently it's not fantasy and it's everybody's hot. This is an original D&D campaign set in the critical role world of Exandria, taking place about 10 years after the events of CR1. While the Council of Tal'Dorei are dealing with the aftermath of that, tensions are growing within the heartlands of Tal'Dorei and deep beneath the ground, and somehow the group has made it all across the continent to Wildmount. I'm Dungeon Master Jamie. Joining me tonight are the Spice Boys. First of all, let me introduce Clued as Rasha, Eski as Zug. Saya Zaku, unfortunately, is not joining us, feeling a bit unwell, so I hope you feel better soon. Luke as Ascor, Lauren as Roman, Erin as Haydn, and very kindly and excited to guesting again, Hannah as Casadius. Thank you once again for joining. But before we begin, have a very quick announcement from Erin.
Oh, well, okay, so 2 quick announcements. The first one, which is super exciting, is as you guys know, a couple weeks ago we finally hit affiliate, and oh, are you guys in emote jail? Okay, hold on, I think I may have put you guys in emote jail again.
I win.
So we
Free the chat.
so we
I
freed the chat. Okay, but you know, that's on topic because we just unlocked our first Twitch emote. The Twitch emote is Mr. Zug holding his beloved jar of mayo. Eski, do you have a few words to say about
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, you blindsided me a little because I didn't realize this was the only one.
I'm still in emote jail.
I was under the impression that there would be like 5 or something. But
So
no, it's
there
just
will
one.
be. The more subs we
yeah,
get,
yeah.
the more emotes we'll be able to have.
Yeah. So we'll be making the rest of the emotes
Yeah,
pretty
that's really
soon. Oh, hello so much. Oh, hello so much.
Hello so much.
Hello so much. Hello 86 Floor Raid. Thank you so much for stopping by. Good to see you all. Thank you so much. Adam, T-Leaf, Tilly, Barb, Pandoranda, J6, Charter Magic, Lunar Wanderer, and Chrominist. Oh wait, Chrominist, you're already part of our gang. But the rest of you can all join our gang, so welcome.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Right on, brothers.
Thank you so much for the follows as well. We are 1 follower. Oh god, okay, no, never mind. You guys beat me to it. We just hit our follower goal for month 3. So thank you so much, everyone. Our completely arbitrary but fun goal of trying to hit 150 subscribers, or not, sorry, god, followers. God, that's a bit wishful thinking.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we just got a subscriber though. Thank you so much, Barb Dewitt, for the subscription. Really appreciate that.
I see Laura in chat.
Oh,
Blows kisses to Laura. Chat magic, Laura.
but yeah, we were trying to reach 150 followers, and we did. So thank you so much, everyone, for helping out. And now our next goal is to try to unlock our next tier of emotes on our channel, so we can draw more of our Spice Boys as little cute chibis. So today we've unlocked Zug. So if you are a subscriber, you can type in a D&D boy Zug, and you'll get a cute little emote of him holding his mayo.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cute.
Thank you.
Oh.
We did a little art stream yesterday, and it was super fun drawing it. So,
Oh my gosh.
Barb, thank you so much for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to our community. A sub for Lunar Wanderer 17, Craggy or Cracky, Big Rupper, Luke, you just got a sub too, and Casa de Cas. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And I think that actually means we've just unlocked our next emote tier. So wow, that was unexpected. Thank you guys. So we'll be probably finishing off our next emote this week and getting that ready for our next stream. So thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Promise we won't take you too long before we jump straight into RP, but we wanted to quickly show you guys some artwork that's been worked on recently. We recently invited a new character to our party called Roman. This is Lauren's character.
He's so handsome. Look at him. Ooh.
Boy.
Do we ever technically formally
Look at
invite him?
look at his empty shoulder space.
Wow, Eski still
Fair on.
thinks Sundari about Roman. He's like, well, technically, he's still not part of the party. Right?
He's definitely part of the party.
More sense now.
So, close your ears now if you're planning on watching back on old VODs, but if you just want to get caught up, the TLDR is Roman's brother was a member of our party for a long time before he betrayed us, and during a ritual that went wrong, we lost Ghost, who became kind of a eldritch god of some sort, and instead we got Roman, who's now helping us track him down and try to bring him to justice. We also have some recent artwork of Rasha that Clue drew, we went to a big fancy party in Roshana where we were...
A funeral. It was a funeral, and I
Okay.
went dressed like this.
It was a party.
So
It's
it was meant to be a party, and then we found out
The
after
invitation
we...
was unclear.
Yeah, after we made our costumes, we showed up and we found out it'd been changed to a funeral. So we kind of all showed up to this funeral dressed a little bit inappropriately. This was my character's outfit, which was mega inappropriate.
That's even worse.
That's even worse.
Man, what kind of party were they hoping for?
I
Huh?
mean...
What's the famous Berlin club called? That's where you were headed.
Oh god, no, I'd be wearing a lot less if I was going to that club.
Hayden.
Here's Roman's party outfit.
I mean, it was his brother's funeral, so like he's taking the occasion quite seriously.
Yeah, it was a bit more...
Funeral for his own brother. Yeah.
bit more respectful. And then we had Casadius's outfit, which was also very fancy, but also a little bit inappropriate. For
So
a
wildly
funeral.
inappropriate. Like his entire chest is out. It's like
Yeah,
Thigh
that
highs.
VSD.
tits out
That's
for
the
gold.
deepest V.
Yeah,
It's the deepest V.
and
He just, it's
And
more
those
space to
boots,
hide things.
shit.
Almost belly button.
Thigh highs. Thigh highs.
and our last partner of today before we get into the roleplay is also a bit
Oh,
spicy.
God.
This is I don't know if you guys are familiar with the shirt cut meme that's been making circulations on artist Twitter recently, but Clue decided to do her own little take on that and draw the Spice Boys
I'm so
with
sorry.
various inappropriately cut shirts. So now you guys have got a little taste of what our stream is all about. So
Welcome to the stream, everyone.
welcome to the stream. We're sorry in advance.
I want you all to know it's an honor to be here as a guest.
So
Yeah, that Erin.
yeah.
How do we
Anyway,
follow that? Huh?
Jamie, take it away.
I'm the long-suffering DM.
You really are.
Every character will be drawn in a Virgin Killer from now on. So,
As they should be.
to summarize and catch you all up, last week there was the group. The party needed to regroup after the party/funeral they attended was interrupted by the Aurora Watch and Essek Thalis, who came to arrest Roman and the members of Den Epithil for crimes against the dynasty. You've all sped into the tunnels, going deep beneath the ground to the firmaments, ending yourself up in Osiris' claw, with Sabinda looking after you. Some greasing of palms and some persuasion was done to make sure that you weren't immediately reported to the Watch, and you began to lay out your plans, which culminated in you guys deciding to rob the Amulet of Planes, which Casadius had recently been transporting, and use it to escape. There was also quite a lot of RP moments between Casadius and Haydn, as well as Rasha revealing that the guard that Haydn had used the Wand of Orcus, not entirely willingly on as you fled, was actually Nadan, who for some reason had taken upon himself to try to get back in contact with you guys, and clearly had got very unlucky at the wrong moment. You guys set off to the house. Oh, sorry, and you also learnt that his body may have been in the same place as the mansion you were going to rob. With that in mind, you also used various cleric spells to find out that the amulet wasn't on the first floor and Dan's body was in the tower. You made your way to the mansion, just to Den Bylan, with Lord Adolphus Bylan in your names. You did some scouting of the outside, immediately jumped to the second floor, split the party, went your way to the top where you found 3 creatures channeling green energy into Nadan's body. You banished all of them for a surprise round before combat to begin. You recovered his body and then went back to your meeting point. Meanwhile, Haydn and Casadius broke into what seemed to be a study with various kind of work tables, as well as a laboratory and a workshop. Upon taking a chest that was phasing in and out of existence, moving, managing to just about get hold of it, you activated a door which slid open, revealing 2 iron golems. And that is where we left it. So, could I get...
No, Casadius had immediately tapped Haydn and turned him invisible.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
definitely a thing that I did and told him to go.
Yeah.
So, could, for the sake of everybody, roll initiative.
Oh, I need to open the roll 20. Bear with me. I need to get into
Oh
roll 20.
man,
Oh
oh
no!
jeez, oh man.
No! Straight into combat.
I'm not rolling the dice until I hear some battle music.
Combat.
Oh yeah, give us some battle music, DM.
I got a 26
out.
for initiative.
I got an
Oh.
8 because apparently I can't do anything.
Echo night, echo night, echo night.
Wait, do
Making
we
me
have-
want to play an
do we-
Echo Night. Come on.
Do it. It feels
I
so
feel
good.
like I'm getting hints like Roman gave us some kind of gift
Oh,
of alacrity,
oh,
fortune's
wait.
favor.
Let me blow. Wait, well, can I blow the horn of Gondor?
Oh. I think you should let Clue blow the horn of Gondor.
Would you?
I actually don't
You
have the
don't
horn
know
of
you're
Gondor
about to go
presently.
into combat, do you?
No. So I guess we can't. We'll save that for another time.
Oh
But what's that-
no.
You
Because
Yeah.
you...
blow the horn.
No, I
Four-
shall blow the horn of Gondor when it is an appropriate time.
Fair enough.
Four of you do have fortune's favor. I believe it was
There you go.
Ascor. Haydn has one, I think.
think
Does Rasha have one and Casadius maybe?
Yeah.
Or is it Zug? I can't
No,
remember.
it wasn't me.
Yeah,
Well, Casadius and Haydn definitely had them because you guys were going separately.
we used them already.
Somebody used it to reroll one of the creatures for banishment as well.
Oh
Rasha
yeah.
had one. He would have.
So,
Yeah.
Hayden, initiative.
Is my initiative at disadvantage because of my level 3 exhaustion? Okay,
No.
then let me roll that twice then, DM.
That
Someone
wasn't
didn't use-
fortune's
it wasn't-
favour.
There wasn't. It was
Yeah.
chronal shift.
Yeah.
17.
So I've still got that, cool.
And my second roll is. Sorry, it's not rolling. Why won't it roll?
16.
16 is my initiative.
Cool. Roman, 26. Zog?
Yes.
I got a 8, I believe.
8. Okay. Hayden. Sorry, Hayden, you're on here twice. Ascor, I need to change my mic over as well. Ascor, yes, your initiative.
I waited to roll it until now for the drama. Let's see what it is. It's an 11.
Right. Okay, so top of the round,
Hey.
perhaps for the best. Other than this one, it's Roman is up first.
Okay. So the situation for us is very different. We're in some kind of corridor.
You've just
And-
come in through the window.
The zombie
And-
dogs are barking.
Zombie dogs are barking. You have
And that's
alerted their
behind us.
presence.
And how long
Okay.
do we have on the banish spells? Like, is it half elapsed or?
It's a minute, right? Half gone.
Okay.
So 5 rounds.
Right.
Oh boy.
So
let
our
me know if my
plan-
mic's by the way.
That
Sounds
looks
good.
better.
I think it sounds good.
So our plan is to get out now, eh? And
Yes.
rendezvous elsewhere.
Yeah, you guys are you back in the house now? That's what it looks like on
Yes.
this map.
Yeah.
Cool. I will use my bonus action to summon a second echo. 15 foot ahead of me.
Okay. We're currently using your Echo as an extra Roman. Oh no, sorry, no, it's Hayden. Yes, okay. So this is your Echo.
Yeah. So I need, but I want to summon a second one.
You can summon 2.
I can summon unlimited ones, as far as I'm aware, considering the wording of the spell.
That seems OP
It's
AF.
one at a time, but yeah.
What
It
kind of
says-
Naruto jujitsu is this?
So you
When
can use your
when a
bonus
new
action.
one.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh no,
Yes.
it's when a new one is summoned, the old one is destroyed. I think it's like at the end of it, somewhere
Yeah.
down there.
Ah, I see.
No, it just
Yeah.
says if
I
your
think
echo is more
later
than
on-
30 foot away from you, it's destroyed. It doesn't say anything
I think it says something like it's destroyed if
until you dismiss it. It lasts
dismiss or
until you
another one is
dismiss it.
created.
Oh yeah, you manifest another one.
Yes.
You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. Okay, so I've got one. So I'm gonna move. I can move him 30 foot ahead of me then. And I will. Okay, so okay. Sorry. And I can jump back to it, right?
Yeah, you can trade
Yeah.
places with it.
And that's as a bonus action, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'd like to leave the echo where it is. I'd like to use my turn to move through the next doorway.
This one here, right?
Yeah, wherever it is we're going to the exit.
So the window's kind of around here. This is a staircase, obviously, but there's a door here.
A door
Yeah.
here.
So Roman would probably remember that that's the door that Cass and Haydn went through earlier,
Right.
when we split the party. So the staircase is the way out that we know of.
What did Cass or Haydn say when we contacted them? We said get the amulet as fast as possible and go, I think. We said
I think so.
ascending, I think. I think you didn't have it at that point, right? So we don't know what the situation is.
We
I
still
think
don't know
said
if we
we'd-
have
I
it.
think we said we'd hurry. We don't know if we've got it. We've got
You
a
have a
box.
weird box.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And there's golems, so I'm assuming we've picked up something good. So.
So we only know our
Hopefully.
situation with the dogs and the hags. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Can I move? I'll move 30 foot into. I'll move here. And then I'll move my echo next to me as well.
Are you gonna open the door?
Yeah, F it, why not? The echo can't open the door, so I'll switch places with it. And, yeah, open the door. Oh, I've turned myself sideways. Sorry, Jamie. I don't know how I've done
No
that.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You
Chaos
will.
begins.
You make a perception check for me, Roman.
Perception, I sure can. This might automatically roll at disadvantage, but I'm assuming because we're indoors, it doesn't matter.
No.
Um,
Oh, it's nighttime anyway.
Oh, it's
Actually, nighttime under.
oh, of
under-
course, yeah, because we're in here.
Yeah, it's natural one. You don't hear
So there's
shit.
a natural one.
Oh god.
Okay, cool. In which case, Casadius. These golems have, both of them have just kind of appeared, and their heads have kind of turned towards you and Haydn. Well, obviously, probably doesn't see Haydn.
Okay. They haven't seen Haydn. That's really good. Okay, so I'm down a spell slot because I have cast invisibility on Haydn. This is fine. This is fine. This is gonna be great. Casadius is gonna hold up his hands, like put them up, as if he's surrendering. And he's just gonna implore the golems and see if they respond. Guys, come on. I mean, I'm just lost. Look, I'm a guard. I'm a local guard. I'm just looking for the head of the household. I must have gotten turned around and I knocked over a box. I have no idea what's going on. Would you kindly help me, gentlemen? And as he's doing that, he's going to hold darkness.
Okay.
And if they go to attack him, he is going to let it go.
Okay. Cool.
He's doing it on one of his rings, so it's just he's got his thumb against one of his rings, and he's just waiting. And if they go to attack, he's just gonna swipe his thumb across it and set it off.
As a
Okay.
reminder, Cass is wearing an Aurora Watch uniform, so he looks like he's the law right now.
Yeah.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Okay. The golem kind of moves and just starts walking over towards you.
Okay.
Does it do anything?
Like
Like,
it look aggressive.
Okay, so I will say it moves towards you and it opens both its arms out like this.
Oh, like it's gonna grab.
like
Yeah.
a big bear hug?
Okie dokie, that's a big old nope. And he's just gonna swipe his thumb across his ring and just we're gonna cast darkness.
Okay, we're gonna cast
Which
dark.
I'm good, which is an infernal legacy, so it doesn't even use a spell slot.
Oh, hell yeah.
Praise be.
It didn't feed through to D&D roll
It's okay,
20.
what's the dimension on it?
It's a 15-foot sphere, which I think that's radius, isn't it? So it's 30 foot altogether, like the whole. Yeah, 15-foot radius
that's the
sphere,
wrong
so
one.
it's 30 all the way across.
And
Yeah.
it,
It spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision cannot see through this darkness, and a non-magical light can't illuminate it.
so yeah, and I think it stays attached to your ring, so if the target moves out of that zone of darkness, then
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so this is the ring. This is the...
Yeah, that's 15 feet. Yeah.
You can block the darkness by covering it completely. So what Cass might do is when he holds up his hand, he's gonna push his other finger against the back of the ring so that it creates like a little gap for him and Haydn. And he's gonna glance toward the door and glance to where he knew Haydn was last and just get the hell out of here, just go. And then he's gonna point toward the door so Haydn knows what direction he's going, then he's gonna pull his finger away and they're just in darkness again.
Okay, so Haydn, you're currently blind. The rest of you are as well. This whole thing, no one could see anything in it, including you, Casadius, right?
Yeah, no.
it can't see you, so this is at disadvantage, but it is going to make a slam attack.
Oh no.
To make a slam attack against.
Use slam attacks. That's okay. So that's a natural 2 with a disadvantage. So that's a 15.
I'm gonna say the natural 2 does not hit me.
Just about. Okie dokie. Then the next 2. That's 20.
At disadvantage?
Yep.
Oh my, yeah, that hits.
3d8.
Why is it hitting at that level?
Okay, so it's 20. There's 21 points of
strong.
bludgeoning damage. As the first attack kind of strikes through, you completely miss it. However, the second one, the iron just whacks you across your shoulder, and you feel yourself like get pushed to the side, and it just smarts. And just kind of going like utterly like emotionally just retraces back and seems to raise its hands again. However, that's the end of its go. Haydn, you're up.
Oh god. Okay. So when the golems came through that sliding door at the other end of the room, did I see anything past that? Like, is that also an exit, or is that just like a chamber where they were being held?
From the looks of it we see, it seems like there's a chamber they're being held. It doesn't seem like there's a passage out of it.
Okay.
Come back from whence you came, Hayden.
Okay, and sorry.
Shadows.
Sorry, I like.
By the way, sorry to clarify, I would say even Roman, maybe with the one you would have heard, and it reverberated round like the first attack hitting the floor would have been like a clang, and like a little bit of the tiles underneath you would have ruptured a little bit. Like everyone in this,
We heard this?
everyone for a bit fight heard that go.
Oh, good.
Oh no.
Good.
And sorry, I like went into like a white haze moment when I was like, oh no, he's being attacked, and I didn't actually listen to the result of the attack. How much damage did Cas take?
Cast at like 21 points.
Is he looking rough, or is he looking like he could take a couple more beatings?
It could take one more probably before another one would probably send him down with those
Although,
damage.
I guess I
Just gonna
can't
rough him.
see though.
Yeah,
because...
you can't see shit.
Oh,
You
shit. Okay.
Cass pointed out to you where the door was before he made you blind, so like if you turn around and run, you will make it to the door.
Oh man, I hate this. I hate not being able to see. This changes everything I've been planning for the past week.
You can jump out of it. You know, you could wander.
Okay. Oh god, what do I do? Okay, and can any creatures see through darkness, or it's like no creatures can see through it? It's not like
It's magical darkness, so you need like true sight to see through it.
Yeah,
or,
they've got
or,
like blind sight or whatever it is. Yeah.
yeah, like if you're a warlock and you have devil's sight, this doesn't affect you.
Maybe you're high enough level rogue to have
Hello, I'm back.
blind
Hi.
sense.
I have seen. Oh wait, blind sense. Is that a rogue thing?
Something like that.
Jamie,
Yeah, I think you get
just to
certain
point
level.
out, Cass would be the center of the sphere of darkness because it's
Oh,
coming
he will
from
be.
his ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't have blind sense. I do have see invisibility, which I think probably won't work in this scenario. So, yeah. Yeah, Hayden's gonna bolt for the door and try to start undoing the lock on it. Because I think was it still locked after we came in?
No, there was just an alarm on it that you guys avoided.
Okay. Would I know from my experience with traps if that alarm would do something louder or more serious than waking up these freaking golems?
It's a silver thread. You know that's the alarm spell. It will probably notify in somebody's head that the spell had been broken.
Okay. Okay.
Gosh.
Okay, I still don't really want to bring anyone extra here, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run over to the door and I'm gonna try to disarm the alarm spell without activating it.
I think you rolled this last time. That's how you got into this room. Yes, you did. You've already moved that thing.
Oh, it's all been removed. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then that's fine. How do can I drag Cass with me? Like, do I use half movement or something like that to drag him with me? Like, how does that work?
Okay, so...
Aren't you already on half movement from being so exhausted?
Why do you have to remind me about these things?
Sorry, I'm a rules
Yeah, so
person.
when you move, you can drag or carry a creature, but your speed is halved.
Okay, well, my speed is already halved, so...
You've been moving like 7 feet. It's not worth it.
No, just wait. Okay, listen to this, right? As a rogue, I can move 30 feet normally. Then, as a bonus action, I can dash for another 30 feet. And then, as my action, I can also dash for another 30 feet. So normally my movement is 90 feet, but because my movement is half
45,
right now, that's
27.
45 feet. So half that again, 27 feet. I'm gonna drag you 27 feet towards the door because I'm not leaving you behind.
Yo.
No, leave me. It's not
Oh,
worth
man.
it.
No, you're coming with me. Sorry. All right.
Okay.
Hayden will grab Cass's arm in the darkness and do his best to drag him with him.
Okay, so the
towards door.
darkness will come with you.
Gonna make life very hard.
The darkness will come with you.
Don't worry, I have a plan. I have a plan.
Okay, good. Okay,
Roman's
good.
back here. So, Roman, I will say, if you can see it on the map, you will suddenly see magical darkness erupt and like follow out from one of the doors around the corner and just start like engulfing part of
Can
the.
I guess if Roman tried to immediately counterspell that, he couldn't because it's actually already been. This
cast,
isn't the
yeah.
casting. Yeah, it's already been cast. He's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
No, absolutely. Okay. So, I'm going to say to that, Rasha, you heard the clang. You've probably seen Roman, even with a natural one of perception, be like, hold out, maybe attempt to counterspell something that isn't even there. And, yeah. your
I've
turn.
seen. So, okay, with my passive perception being what it is, do I feel like it's this sort of direction, yeah?
Yeah, you would have heard a clang through that wall.
Okay, Rasha's gonna run up to this wall, go, this might be so stupid, I'm so sorry. He's gonna slap his hands on the stone shape and bore out a 5x5 tunnel into it.
Oh, man. Okay.
So it can go 5 feet back, so up to you if that goes through, but he's gonna try bore into the room. I hope that is indeed the other side. I can't see in our little corridor.
Yeah, it is, but now I've got to redraw the dynamic lighting. Oh no.
Dynamic lighting
One.
did not account for stone shape.
I've defeated the DM.
Uh,
D&D.
Right, can you see that other room as it is now?
No.
Right, oh god, I
Oh
do
wait,
need
it's
to
on the
read it.
stream. It's on the stream though. I can look
Okay,
at
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
you
you
can,
can-
see the
you can be
yeah,
cheeky
there
and
is
look at
now
stream.
there is now a hole
gosh.
between those two. Yes,
Oh.
and there is a
Um,
hole. I'll do a little line for it.
And now the golems can walk straight through.
So it's up to 5 feet tall and 5 feet wide, so we fit through it. How big are these golems? I guess Rasha's
They're
gonna
bigger. They
peer
are. They
through,
are.
poke his head through, see
are
the
large
darkness,
creatures.
and call into the room. Guys, are you dead? Hello. Oh god. And then he's gonna see the golems catch sight and sort of like, you know, the monkey gif, just like retreat back down his tunnel.
My
Yeah.
favorite.
Can we
And
respond
then he's gonna
to Rasha when he asks?
No.
Okay,
Can.
that's fine.
on your turn, yeah. He's gonna turn back
This
to
is
the
all happening
party
simultaneously, right? Like.
and say, there are golems in this room. Also a big circle of darkness. Maybe that is, I don't know, maybe they are dead. We do.
Okay.
He says, laughing.
Yeah.
Nervous laughter.
Maybe they're dead.
Ascor, you're up.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. DM, out of curiosity, I don't have dark vision. How was my experience?
So this is all lit. This is all somebody's home. There are torches. You can see everything you can see on the map and the stream. You can now see through this little red line here through to the workshop. You can see the workshop, kind of some benches, things, and you can see the magical sphere of darkness that no one can see through, kind of surrounding part of this room and expanding onto the corridor on the other side.
Okay. I'm scared. And so that red line there is where Rashaval has opened up the wall.
Yeah,
essentially.
I'm hurriedly redrawing this.
Okay. And just to double check as well, so like I'm gonna pulse where this is a doorway where we've come from.
Yes.
That's the window
I
ledge,
believe
isn't
we
it?
are right.
Yeah, that says windows you've come from. Sorry.
Okay. And we know there's kind of dogs hiding our trail.
There are dogs you can hear yapping up at you, but they don't seem to be able to climb up.
Yeah, I feel pretty bloody safe right here in that case.
Can you guys see through that
Okay.
now?
Yes.
Yeah, I can.
I
There we
see a
go.
lot more as well.
Yeah.
You feel safe right
And,
now until you see Essek Thalus like Terminator running into that.
Oh god, just like running like
Red
this.
eyes glowing in the.
Oh, why did we make
Rashaval
Essek
just
Thalus our
under-
enemy?
Oh.
Because he needs to die.
Oh god.
Rashaval, you've opened that sort of opening in the stone there as an escape route for those two in the room.
I mean,
or as a
the
kind of,
intent
like-
was an escape hatch, but we can run through it if we want to get smacked by golems. Yeah.
Cool.
But they don't seem able to fit through it, right? They seem
Yeah, it's
significant.
too large
Yeah.
for those guys.
Yeah.
Too small for them. Yeah. Yeah. Shit. I mean, probably gonna keep that banishment up and not do a huge amount, if I'm honest. I'll probably move across. Let's measure it out. 30 feet. Thereabouts. Probably move to here. And I can see through bits. Okay, cool. And I'll probably just hold a casting of... I'm gonna say... Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Yeah, Ray of
For
Frost.
anybody to walk out around anywhere, or just see someone who's bad?
Sorry, yes. That would be something like a golem or one of the guards here. Obviously not Casadius, who kind of looks like a town guard.
Okay.
But yeah, anything undead, anything bousy.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so it's this golem's turn, and he is going to just start walking over. He is gonna activate his little steam engines, and he's going to roar through this. And I'm gonna need both Casadius and Haydn to make dexterity saving
shit.
throws, as he has no idea you're there and almost tramples you.
Oh.
Oh,
Hannah,
no.
don't forget,
Yeah?
we're rogues, okay? We've got this, all right?
Yeah,
Don't you have
sure.
disadvantage?
Shh.
You do. Yeah.
DM. So I saw it cross my line of sight there, and I saw it go across. Does
Yeah,
that mean
absolutely.
that
You can
triggers
shoot it
off
if
the
you'd
red
like.
frost?
Yes.
Okay, it didn't feed through from my D&D Beyond, but it was a 26.
26. All right, no damage taken as you dodge out the way. Haydn.
When you're subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed the saving throw and only half damage if you fail.
Okay.
That's for evasion, right? So
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I also have that.
Yeah. So no damage. This is a success. So if that means you succeed, you guys
Okay.
no damage. You're rogues.
okay, and then
Rogue bullshit. We're cool
and
with
then
it.
also can I
Yeah.
see outside of the dark sphere, or am I
No,
like
you can't.
You are blinded
Completely
in
blind.
here. isn't
okay?
you?
So I can't use uncanny dodge because I can't see that he's trying to attack.
No, absolutely. However, Ray of Frost 28 hits this thing. 14 points of cold damage. As the golem kind of runs past, but it feels a bit cold. Like there's a ray. The rest of you see like a ray of cold fly out from Ascor's fingers and hit the golem. And it's...
And also, it loses 10 feet of movement as well in that process.
Okay, so next round,
it
right?
would it have made it across the room?
Oh wait, it loses 10 feet. No, it'll be back. It will be in the door frame then. So it seems it's in the darkness then. So Roman won't actually see it on the other side anymore. You just hear clash, clash, clang, clang as he runs past.
DM, does 16 meet the dex check for that attack?
Yes.
Cool. So that means I take no damage.
No damage. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
absolutely. Okay, so
I hear the
14.
hear the wheels like whirring on the ground, and I'm suddenly just like, oh shit, and I like plaster myself against the side wall, and it just breezes past
Cass
me.
and Hayden just both like at the same time push each other away from each other to make space in the middle. Like, nope.
Zug, you're up.
Yeah, this is me sandwiched here.
I see
I need-
literally nothing.
You've seen Ascor throw something up. You've seen Rasha's stone shape, and like there's now like a crack opening.
I mean,
and-
like,
yeah.
obviously we all have our own perspective of like what
Yeah.
Roll20 looked like, and on my screen, considering that the only thing that I can see is in darkness, so I can't actually see it.
You got a point.
I feel like that guy combing the desert, you know, like. I guess Sug just readies action and moves over to where Ascor is, and everybody else
Okay.
is standing. Peers around the corner. Still
You
can't
see
see
the
anything from this
darkness.
position. Literally,
Yeah.
because it's hanging. What's going on?
So
You
those
see
of
anything?
you with passive perceptions above about 16, you will hear like the scraping as chairs are pushed back, and people presumably
Oh, no.
stand up.
Yeah, the people in the meeting.
The people in the room.
The bad guys.
The warlock.
I assume we leave.
So Roman, you're up.
Cool. So, oh, God, Roman wouldn't probably, with his natural 1 perception, have heard that. He's old. His ears aren't quite what they used to be. Oh my God, what the f? Because from from my perspective, a shit ton of crashes, bursting through the wall, magical darkness appears.
And Ascor's cast Ray of Frost through
Yeah.
the gap that Rasha made.
Fuck no, we're getting out here. So I guess
Wise move.
we know that from the scouting that he did on his way up that the zombie, if we go down the stairs to go out there, the zombie dogs will probably be out in that area.
They
But
seem to be outside the grounds, in the grounds outside, yeah.
in the grounds outside, but that's where going downstairs out that door will lead us, right?
So leading downstairs, you do not know the layout of downstairs really.
Because I came
Yep.
in through a different window. Did I come in through this window here? Was it this room?
No, so you came in. You've checked this. Sorry, let me get on the right side. Yeah, you checked this one up here. Can you see where I'm
Okay.
pinging?
Right. Yeah, I can see it.
And then like you also checked like round here. So round here's the.
I came in on
torch.
the roof, of course.
Yeah, you came in on the roof, and you like came in like down this side.
Okay. Is there a window like here or?
No, there's not one here. There are here. These little like grey areas on the outside of windows, like this bit.
Okay, that's not the best news ever.
My apologies. I will try harder.
I'm trying to think because I'll know that door probably leads onto those lights. So I'm kind of like, what could I do to block that doorway to stop them immediately getting through? I don't have any kind of lock spell. You know what? I'm gonna to all the guys who knew Ghost. This is a pretty familiar spell that might disturb and upset you.
Oh no.
Oh.
But Roman starts tracing sigils in the air, and a crack appears, and it's sort of like crackling, disturbing energy as like
What?
whole is like pulled apart in reality, and hands come through.
Oh
as
Not
he
again!
Summon some shadow spawn. So I need to roll my d6s.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Leonard's coming back.
I thought we got rid of our warlock.
Ash just starts crying from all his trauma. You're back on your bullshit, Lauren, already.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, could
Just
use
back,
Eldritch
baby.
Blast. So yeah, Roman's just like, seems like we need some more help here. And I'll summon some shadow spawn and roll some
Roll the tables.
5d6s or 4d6s.
I think it was 4. Need to scroll up in all our chats now. I should
Okay.
really save these tables at
I
some
think
point.
I maybe pinned them. Well, that will only work for me, won't it? Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So
So that's a 4, and not great rolls to be honest. Oh, you can pin messages in private combos. Yeah,
Yeah.
we should pin these.
if you want to use an example, I'm just gonna summon it. Yeah.
Cool. So yeah.
I'm just gonna search in our chats.
That's the wrong table. That's the wrong table. Cool. Okay, here we go.
I found it as well. So you summoned a. So 4 is a hulking massive ice. It's not.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
it's
Leonard is
non-flying.
Leonard is back.
CR4, and that is a melee specialist. So I will hand you over. But if you would like to, have you got a token for? Yeah, most I don't need to find one.
I don't. Oh my gosh.
Used before. Right, you can have Cahoon for now.
Oh, thank you very much.
Who?
Control of it. I can move
Get
it.
in.
But yeah, I'll send over some stats.
Thanks. Cool. And yeah, I'd like to summon it like about here. And sort of give it the instruction, or actually in the middle of this room here, and give it the instruction that anything unfriendly or anything that I know is not being with us.
Yeah.
Fuck it up, sis.
Okay, I'm just gonna be a little bit. Okay, so it's basically the same stats as this based on what's rolled.
Cool, cool.
To be set from now on. And
Can
I'm
it
gonna
go
put
here?
it. Yeah, I'm gonna move it. There we go. Here.
Wicked.
Awesome. Okay.
And I'd also like to move myself and my echo down the stairs.
Down the stairs. Okay.
Actually, if I move myself down the stairs, that's not more than 30 foot away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to leave the echo here and move myself down the stairs.
Okay. Down the stairs.
Lauren, quick clarification. does this look exactly like Leonard?
Hulking massive eyes, yeah.
Like
But it's Leonard, but he's got just like 4 massive beefy tentacles with like muscles and stuff.
okay, but just to clarify though,
That's a tentacle and
if
muscles.
someone were to see this without the context of knowing that Roman has just summoned it, could they feasibly think that Ghost had just summoned that?
It definitely looks like something that Ghost has summoned before.
Okay.
And if I guess it's only Ascor and Zerg who are able to see into the room, but they would see that this thing came out of a portal in the exact same way that Ghost used to summon stuff, and yeah, Roman definitely did that, and then went, "We need more help," and then he just jumped down a whole flight of stairs. Anyway, that's me.
Fair enough. That'll go initiative. Cool. This initiative 20. The door here to the meeting room swings open, and out walks something that Zug and Ascor will recognize from Ezekiel's tower, which is one of the robotic swordmen you fought before. Kind of a robot holding a long kind of rapier, kind of wearing a hat, and it just steps out, and you can see kind of more people milling behind it. But it's the end of its go. It's initiative 20. It's this golem's turn. Who
They
would have been
fucked us up
here.
last time, didn't they?
They did
They
indeed.
really fucked us up.
We
This,
were like 5 levels lower though.
yeah, this is going to run all the way around because it cannot see anything.
It
So
won't
it's
happen
actually
again.
going to run here, and then it's going to run here. Hayden and Casadius, could I have the saving throws again?
Oh god.
Dex save
Because
again?
as something nearly tramples you again.
Alright, let's go. Dex save
Oh.
time.
I do have evasion at the level that I'm at.
No,
I
I
believe.
might not even ask because if you succeed, yes, evasion, you just succeed. So both of you, that's fine. It runs through. However, the rest of you, so you out of the darkness, just about, you see like half a golem protruding out, kind of towering over Leonard and kind of nearly hitting the ceiling. However, skip to go. It's Casadius. It's your go.
Oh hell. He's gonna. Oh, give me a second. I'm gonna have to look at what's going on. This is a bad time.
Quick question: when Rasha ripped the hole in the wall of the stone shape, would we have heard like the grinding of stone, and would we have heard like Rasha calling through? Oh yeah, because
Did
Rasha
say
did.
hello. Yeah.
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 Okay, so
Okay, cool.
we heard his voice coming from that direction.
Yeah.
Okay, so knowing that, Cass is gonna slip off his ring,
Okay.
put it on the ground where he's standing,
Okay. Darkness
Tap.
stands.
tap Haydn on the shoulder, and just follow the sound of my voice. And he's just gonna run straight to where he heard Rasha's voice coming from.
Okay, and the darkness doesn't go with you.
Nope, because it's on the ring, not Casadius.
Okay,
Nice.
run
This
that
is
way.
big brain.
Go.
Yeah, so he's just gonna yeet himself this way.
Big
Oh.
brain.
Oh hey!
Yeah, as you run out of the darkness, you suddenly see like a 5-foot tunnel, and Rasha kind of. Hello.
He's like crouching at the other end of it with a like slightly stressed expression on his face, furrowed brows.
I'm assuming it's going wrong for literally everyone here.
So bad. So bad.
Oh bad. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna give myself a little Cass is just gonna 1 second, and then he's just gonna put a hand on his own shoulder, and he's gonna use cure wounds on himself.
Okay.
just at first level.
Okay. Yep. Give
Oh, that
yourself
was
up.
terrible. Oh.
Yeah, 3 HP. Hell yeah.
Oh no.
Wow.
What a
little
whopper of a
Yeah,
healer.
you're healthy now.
Oh, dear.
Mhm.
Hayden.
All right. Yeah. So, hearing Rasha's voice and then also getting Cass tapping him on the shoulder, Hayden would have also been like, "I'm not going the way that I just heard these two massive like golems roll past." So he runs back towards where Cass has gone. So I will use my movement and my bonus action to move 15 feet to get to here. Wait, hold on. Yes, that's right. So that's I've got 30 feet movement left, which is actually 15. Before I leave this room, is there anything else valuable that I can see?
Damn it, Rogue!
Make an investigation check.
Do it.
Yes.
I mean, like now that the sliding doors are open,
Yeah,
like you know,
like last time we
mm,
discussed, there are all arrays along these decks. There are this desk. Sorry, there are various magical kind of rods and wands. and
so
seeming
I-
commands.
There's magical rods.
So
Yes.
I had done that last time, and when we first came in
Yes.
this room, I cased the joint. I swiped
Yeah.
all of the rods into my bag of holding. Those are
Right.
secured. I'm more interested if there's anything in that room where the golems were like chilling.
Oh, well, the golems were chilling. That back here,
Yeah.
that from where you're standing, that's a perception check. If you're not going to go over there, sorry, not investigation.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. I'll do perception check then. 16.
16. Yeah, there are things in there from where you're standing. It's a bit dark and thing, but a couple of them glint.
Mm. If not rogue, why greedy? I can't get there. I can only get 15 feet.
If you tell Cass, he can get.
No, it's so
Do
risky.
you
We
by any
can't-
chance possess Mage Hand?
I do. Luke. Of course, being Haydn, I would totally remember that I have Mage Hand at all times, and I would use my action to cast that. So, Mage Hand, whipping into the room, try to go grabby on anything that's in there. That looks good.
And you still have enough like speed to make your movement?
Nice.
Yeah, I've already done my movement. So my movement, I use my movement and my bonus action to move 30 feet down to catch up with Cass, and then I'll use my action to cast Mage
Okay.
Hand, which has got a 30-foot range.
There is a blue glint, a yellow glint, a red glint, or a green glint. Which one do you grab?
Oh, choices.
What's favorite color?
Hayden's hair is blue.
Go for the
It
blue
matches.
one. Go for the blue one. It's my character color.
Blue one. Okay, you grab it and you bring over a sapphire that's got kind of swirling inside it.
Oh hell yeah. Can I speak on my turn, or have I used everything now?
I'll say that's your bonus action. You can quickly speak, just not a lot of words.
Cass, there's gems in there. That's my.
Cass just like head whips around like.
Rasha's probably does as well. Well,
And on that note, Rasha, it's your turn.
there are gems. How rough is Cass looking actually?
He's not that bad.
Okay.
I was gonna be like, oh, I forgot to uncanny dodge, but I couldn't see the golem when it attacked him, so I wouldn't have been able to use it anyway. So
Okay. We're still technically concentrating on banishment, so we're not going to cast any concentration spells because that would be terrible.
Mm-hmm. 3 rounds left.
3 rounds left. Okay. I think bonus action. He's going to cast spiritual weapon at 4th level. I think all he can see. He's going to put it. Wait, no, Roman's just an echo, so he won't have any idea about the robot guy in the other room, right?
No.
Oh, can you see that? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Does Zug and Ascor look like they're looking at anything?
I mean, we can
Yes.
see a few things.
Yeah, okay. I think he's probably not going to want to go through the tunnel, and Cass and Haydn seem close enough, and there's darkness, so he's probably going to go over to this one, stand by the staircase. Oh wait, there's a golem right there. Okay, we're gonna spiritual weapon then, and cast it.
Wait, I don't want to metagame or anything, but don't you have a way to get out of here?
Well, no.
Or do we need to go somewhere?
Oh
We need to
yeah.
plane shift.
No,
need to-
weren't we gonna
Word of recall, right?
word of recall together?
Yeah, don't
we
you have a
are
recall?
going to word of recall. Yeah, but we all need to be next to Rasha, so he's just gonna hang out near all fuller. And in the meanwhile, we're gonna fight. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna spiritual weapon, and I think maybe he's gonna ignore this little sword guy and put it on the golem, and then he's also gonna sacred flame it on his action.
Okay.
So sacred flame is a dex save.
Dex save. Well, the golem. Okay. Yikes.
Oh, his spiritual weapon should get an attack this round, shouldn't it?
Yes.
14.
Yeah.
That's a fail, so it takes 9 radiant damage. Spiritual weapon at 4th level. we gonna make an attack. That's a 21 to hit.
Yep, hits.
Cool. So then that's gonna be 17 damage.
17 damage. Okay,
Force
yeah. The
damage,
weapon
if
kind of
that
sears
matters.
into the iron, pushing through. You see it kind of as it moves through it, like effortlessly moves through, not really cutting. However, a lot of the metal behind it kind of melt or push out as kind of its like nuts and bolts kind of pop off. Golem's still looking pretty good though. Sorry, Rasha. Anything else?
No,
Ascor,
I'm
you're up.
chilling.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay.
I forgot I
And
was
let me
the
just
escape plan.
do a little measurement thing. Okay. So I can currently see. I can see both Cass and Haydn. I know they're not in the darkness because I can see that I've got line of sight on them. Just half of them, basically. But I can see through the doorway here. Both these golem
You
dudes.
see one of them. The purple. The circle represents darkness.
Right. Okay. In that case, that would be too meta cheesy if I were to do that intentionally. I mean, kind of. It wouldn't really. I mean, it's like the only spell I can cast anyway, so I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Alright.
Blow the fancy
I'm
house
probably gonna-
up.
Yeah, but I mean, these guys are made of stone. I don't know if they're immune
Iron.
to fire. Are they made of iron? Okay.
Just gotta
I don't-
smelt them
still
hot
doesn't
enough.
Give me much. So I'll probably step out just so I've got a bit of, visibility onto the targets.
Yep.
And you know what? I think this is feasible because to hit these guys, I think I actually to hit this golem up front, I have to cast it behind it
Not.
because otherwise I'd hit friendlies.
Yep.
So that's probably what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna not make it a fireball, so I can transmute the spell as a sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
Where's it gone? I mean, I could.
What are you going for?
I'm gonna go for thunder. Just looking why I can't find the ability for some reason. Thunder damage, not lightning, but thunder.
Is that a psychic sorcerer? Can you use that?
It's a meta magic. You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, elemental spell.
Sorry. So, all right, cool. I'm just gonna do it, and I'll go back and find it in a second. All right. So I'm gonna cast that probably just above the thing. Let me just make sure that I've got the right distance.
Like here.
25 feet. Yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
Just there, so it's not going to singe friendlies. Obviously, it's got Leonard there, which is 15 feet. So it's got to go a bit further back
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, but you wouldn't recognize Leonard as
So-
friendly, wouldn't you know?
Very true.
I mean, I seen these eyes before. Let's just say that.
Okay,
So
two.
probably something like that.
They both fail their dex saving throws. Actually, no, they've got advantage.
Oh,
One of them
that's nice.
fails, but the second one also fails. -1 to
Oh,
dex.
that's nice. Oh, well, that's very nice.
And they are immune to
Plus some
fire.
damage for that.
They are immune to fire damage, so.
Oh.
Thank fuck. No. I went for thunder. I
Yeah,
went for thunder.
Oh.
So let's roll these die. And that's the straight average, 30 damage.
30 damage. Okay,
Nice.
nice. So yeah, as the one you can see, as Ascor kind of hurls a ball of it begins as fire, but quickly transmutes, gets hotter and hotter until it becomes lightning and slams down. And half of it's in the darkness, the other half seems to engulf the golem as it kind of wraps and wreathes across the outside, glancing off and off. And even Haydn and Casadius, different tiefling, from like the back of the darkness, you see kind of
Is
lightning
it?
kind of begins to spew out and thunder. Right, cool. Ascor, anything else?
Probably not. No, actually, probably just gonna step further back and just be like, "Fuck that," and actually probably crouch down behind this. Is this like a banister, or is it like it's right by the stairs? Where
Yeah, so
are
stairs
here?
are this way, so it's like the stairs begin to duck down, so it would be a banister, yeah. Stone banister.
So I could use this as kind of cover, maybe if need be.
Yep.
I'm gonna do that then.
Cool. Okay, Golem's turn.
Your
Go.
boy's cowering.
This one's gonna move back in. 30 feet. Which as it kind of reappears outside, kind of with both of you above it, and you're going to see that its kind of mouth kind of slides open, and kind of gas appears and kind of outwards as it uses its poison breath attack. Could you both make Constitution saving throws for me?
Who's both?
Who's both?
Casadius and Haydn.
Wait, Constitution.
Constitution?
saving throw?
I immediately thought it was me because I'm always the one that gets
Why
called by
must
shit.
we make Constitution saving?
How to
I
personally
don't
offend a
agree with
rogue.
this style of DMing. Actually, I think that you should just let us be free.
Okay.
Anti-rogue DMing.
Yeah,
that is-
I rolled an
uh,
8.
Okay, fail.
Uh-oh.
What is he doing to us?
Poison breath.
Okay. Can I uncanny dodge this?
No. That is 42 points of damage.
Wait, can we see that he's attacking us?
Yes.
Yeah, we can uncanny dodge that. He's attacking us with something we can see, right?
Oh, it's to half the attack's damage against you.
Uncanny dodge.
When an attacker
When
that
an
you can
attacker that
see
you see hits
you,
you with an attack,
you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
that's like an attack. This is a breath weapon. I
DM's
can, right,
discretion.
I
You
can.
you
No, no,
can
this would have been
uncanny
asked.
dodge the spells.
This
You
would have
can
been
uncanny dodge
asked.
the spells.
Can you uncanny dodge dragon breath? Because it's essentially the same thing.
Oh
You-
god.
You can't.
You can't,
because it has to be an attack.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, AoE and stuff is diff.
Oh, that's so many hit points.
This is why you should wear a mask, because you can't dodge when someone breathes.
How much damage is it?
True, but you can evade it.
Remember to wash your hands.
Yeah, evasion would halve it, even if you fail.
What about attack? Yes. So yeah. Yeah, on attack. So things that without an attack roll, like a dragon's breath weapon, don't work. Yeah, so it's 42 points of damage.
42 points of damage, huh?
Yep.
What kind of saving throw was that?
Cass is it's con. Cass is not looking good.
That's fine. However, that's its only go.
Okay,
I have to know.
Cass
I have to know.
discussed
Did your
it-
cure wounds actually end up helping?
Not as much as you think.
okay.
Cass, as this spell takes effect and the gas comes over him, Cass just looks at Haydn, then looks to the side and just vomits like a stream.
Oh no.
Look at so you guys in here will notice that there is green gas that begins spewing out of the hole that Rasha has created. Not enough to do damage, but it's kind of like there's now this green phosphorescent gas coming through. Zug, you're up.
Okay. Well, the first thing Zug does, he calls out. Guess a bonus action. It's a Rasha. Should I go in or are we going out? What's the plan here?
Okay, I'll reply
Asking.
on my turn. Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. That's all that I just get.
What's your
He
reaction?
blinks at you as he processes the question.
What's the range on recall?
We would have discussed this, so it's not meta. It is 5 feet, so we need to be holding hands.
Oh shit.
So-
We all
okay.
need to be hugging Rasha, like yeah.
Okay, well then Zug is not. I mean, I'm not gonna. He got stuck in a plane before. He knows not to do this twice. You know. He's just gonna stand guard on the door here and just hold action.
Okay.
Just in case anything comes close enough, he'll go for just a melee attack.
Okay.
But I don't want to move anywhere.
Roman.
Nothing appears to be coming through the area downstairs, right?
No, but you will see a pulsing green light coming from underneath this door.
A pulsing green light. Okay. Can I use my movement to look at it?
Yeah,
Open the
absolutely.
door?
Open the door.
Can I just point
open it up.
something out? I just forgot something. Can I use it? I have a skirmisher feat as a scout rogue, and if an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet of me, I can use a reaction to move 5 feet away out of range without provoking an opportunity attack.
Absolutely, yes. Go for it.
Thank you.
So okay, yeah. If you want to go move, have a look, peek in through that door. Go for it.
Oh, I can move up to half my speed. Cass is out the fucking door. Sorry, Hayden.
Sorry, doing
No
a quick
problem.
redraw some of this, but you can see now this room is open. It's very much like a welcome room. And The pulsing green light is coming from over here. But you can see kind of two statues here of presumably old den members, previous lives. You can see kind of some nice ornaments here, some bookshelves, and there's long carpet kind of going up here, and then there's obviously doors leading off. You're muted, I think.
And I can't see where the light's coming from.
No, yeah, it's coming from over here.
I'm not seeing your. If you're
Oh.
touching something, I can't see.
Oh, sorry, I'm in the wrong layer. My bad. It's coming from over here.
Oh, and so I can't. It's coming from a different room.
Yeah, it's a lot brighter under here though.
Can I make any kind of like Arcana roll or Intelligence roll to try and
Yeah, go
discern,
for it.
given what I've seen so far, I might be able to. Okay, what roll would you like me to use?
Arcana.
Okay, cool. 27.
Jesus. Okay.
He's old.
Yeah, with
Old
the
and smart.
27, it's a very actually, given everything else that happened at that time, it's a very odd, very, very sickly green light that actually kind of makes you feel a bit queasy looking at it. And only one thing has ever kind of had that effect of you, which is the creature you saw battling your brother high above the fields.
Oh
After his
shit!
transformation.
The angel of
The Solar of Zehir, yeah.
Solar of Zehir, and we already
What?
recognize that we've seen the guy of the Zehir
Mhm.
bro
Oh
in
no.
this house.
Oh no!
Okay,
I'm gonna die.
Right, so I'm
No,
gonna
get
use
that walker spawned out, man.
Oh.
I would like to use my bonus action to teleport and switch places with my echo.
Yep. Boom. Off you go.
Boom. Roman appears, switches places with his echo.
Oh, so his echo is
and-
now in the room he was in. Nice.
Yes. And he will go into the room and he will shout, what would he shout? What would an old person say?
Get off my lawn.
He's gonna shout, "There are some kind of shenanigans afoot. We must leave immediately."
Oh my gosh.
We should not go downstairs. And he'll
Okay.
say, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Cool. That's the end of Roman's turn. Okay, the Nimble Right, because that is what they are called, is gonna run over to Zug, kind of sword swinging, and take one long swipe at you. And you'll remember last time this shit fucked you up.
Does it run within 5 foot of Leonard?
Well, I was a lot smaller last time, so
Also,
Yeah.
where is clone?
No, you wouldn't.
Where is clone Roman?
right
Clone
behind
Roman
us.
is downstairs.
I see.
Okay, so it's gonna take a couple of swipes at you. And it might crit just as often as you do.
I'd be
Oh,
offended. if I could
bro.
2 attacks.
Okay.
Okay, that's a.
Wait, can I just check one thing before we start? Because
Yes.
I don't know whether I actually fixed my AC. No, I'm good. Yeah, okay, go. Karen,
25 and 18 are its 2 attacks.
Okay, unfortunately, both of those hit, so life
Okay.
sucks. But yeah,
This probably is not going to hurt as much as you remember, but you were about 5 levels lower at the time. That's 12 points of damage,
Yeah.
and that's 14 points of damage.
Yeah. Okay,
I'll
that's
take
fine.
those.
Suck
Yeah.
that's pretty good. He's
Your
still
your capacity for taking damage has gone up
quite
that was
significantly
half
since
your
then.
health.
Yes.
Okay. However, kind of emerging from the door, kind of draped in the familiar shadows you've seen before, holding the long circular staff with the winged serpent in it, kind of the red hook cloak, the like lots of jangly black iron on him, walks Ezekiel, as you will remember, and that's going to be his turn emerging through the door.
Oh god.
All right. I guess we're just in combat.
We can run.
We've been in combat since we started.
I know, but sometimes I feel like we'll try to leave combat, and then we never do.
Only a few of us need to get up close to.
Casadius,
to-
you are
Yeah.
up.
Oh, okay, I'm just gonna 1 second, and he's just gonna vomit again. Sorry, Haydn. And he'll have like his movement, his skirmisher movement was weirdly dexterous, but he was just puking the entire way.
Oh
This is horrible mess around. There's a bit of like blood coming out with it because that was a lot of poison damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
And he just comes stumbling out that doorway, just clutching his stomach and like just blood running down his chin, and he's just Oh, you guys are all. Goes again. Oh, we're getting out of here, right? We're leaving. Haydn, I think we're leaving. Come on. And he's gonna start stumbling this way, but then he's gonna turn around, see the golem is still there, and that Haydn's gonna have some trouble with that. So I mean, I don't know if this is gonna work. It might be a complete waste of time. But he's gonna point his. Actually, can it hear? I'm assuming a golem is a construct. It doesn't count as a creature, does it? So that wouldn't do anything.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Are you gonna suggest a golem leave?
No, he was gonna use a different spell.
Yeah, do golems count as creatures?
I think they do. I think creature includes
Yeah, I think
construct.
so.
Yeah? You reckon it counts?
Oh, construct creatures. 5e. Ah, the question has been answered. Yeah, they're artificial creatures.
I mean,
Yep,
I
it
don't
is,
know.
yeah.
I don't know if this is. I might just be better off shooting at it, to be fair. Technically, it's engaged with Haydn, right?
Yes.
Would I get sneak attack damage?
Yes.
Might as well do that then. I'm gonna use a just go. 19 to hit.
Misses.
It misses.
It
Yeah.
what?
It misses.
They do miss, yes.
Wow.
So 21 is hit and 19 is missed, from which you may surmise it's AC.
Yeah, so as he goes to do it, it misses, and as it goes to bounce off, he's just like, oh, this is not my fucking day, man. And he's gonna glance at Haydn, look at the gem in his hand, and just, oh, I've already got the gold. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And he's gonna just like give Haydn a little salute, and then he's gonna use his movement to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey guys, hey. That's all.
So as Casadius kind of knocks the bow and fires, it just glances off. Like, it's not a merely matter of hitting this target or not, it's finding somewhere that's actually doing damage to it. However, the other one steps forward.
Actually, can I
Yes.
just, I can now see this, the swordy dude right through the doorway.
Yes, you can, the nimble right.
Okay, because Cass is gonna look at him and be like, I ain't gonna be useless. And he's just gonna like look at it, make as much eye contact as you can make with that kind of construct. And he's just gonna start muttering in Infernal, but it's like, it sounds threatening and it sounds insulting, and he's gonna use Unsettling Words as his bonus action,
Okay.
and it must remove a d6 from its next saving throw before the end of my next turn.
Okay.
So if anyone wants to hit it with anything, hit it with something that requires a saving throw.
Okay, it is now this golem's turn. And it is going to walk forward. I'm very sorry, Casadius.
Oh shit! We're all nicely stacked
Hold
up.
on.
Oh,
that
no.
That goes in range of Leonard, right?
That absolutely
Yeah.
goes in range of Leonard,
Yeah.
He gets attack of opportunity, you know?
Yes,
Yes,
he
he does.
does. Leonard, where are your stats? Hold on, I have them open. I've got them open. So it's a.
I think this might be me about to die, guys. So it's been nice.
No, this
Oh,
is not
shit.
how
Oh,
we
wait,
wanted to wrap up
wait,
the
wait.
story.
Are you're next to me, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. I have like
Uh,
Sentinel or whatever, so that
sorry.
might help.
Advanced dice roll a d20 plus 6.
I don't know about dying, but there's probably not many ways you aren't
Oh
unconscious.
shit! I rolled a 5. That's an 11 to hit.
Doesn't
Golem.
hit.
Let
This
me look it
one,
up.
Casadius, you kind of, as you stumble over, like, hey guys, you go, and you see the same, like, valve open on this creature as the poison gas begins to spew forward, and could Rasha, Zug, Roman, and Casadius please make constitution
I'm
saving
gonna-
throws?
I'm gonna die. I've got 11 hit points, guys.
Oh god.
No, just, like, knocked out.
God. Yeah, you'll just pass out.
If something, Jamie, if something says if a creature you see hits a target, is that
No, that's a
specifically
hit.
auto attacks?
That's
Yeah.
a hit.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Right.
That's a
22.
7.
22. 22 succeeds. So it's the DC is 19. So if you haven't taken, so
Wait,
if
so
you're
it's a
on the
con
next-
saving throw, right?
yeah.
Damn, 16.
Okay, so that's
Oh wait, no, I'm
50.
gonna use Indomitable and use it again. Give me
50?
a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and then let's try again. I got to roll over an 8. Come on, guys. Alright, well that was a 28. That was not 20, so that's a lot
Oh.
better.
Right, so Zug succeeds, Ghost succeeds, Rasha fails, and Casadius fails. That is 50 points of poison damage.
Yeah, I am fucking.
So what happens if you succeed?
Half damage, so it's 25.
Okay.
Oh
boy.
my
Oh boy.
god.
Oh
So just like
boy.
this entire room is like engulfed in the poison clouds from both ends now. Luckily, that's a one-time attack.
See Cass look up and go, oh, for fuck's sake. And he just go, like, literally it hits him and he just goes down, like he just falls backwards.
Oh no.
And he's on death saves now, so.
Yeah. Okay.
So that word of recall that we were thinking about.
Hayden, you're up.
Hayden, run fast as your little legs can carry you.
Hold on, Jamie. I need to send you a quick message.
You would have presumably maybe heard the gas release on the other side, but we shall see.
Okay.
How many charges? Oh,
Is the gas still like kind of like floating in the air, or was it kind of like a plume that like poisoned and attacks my friends, and now it's gone?
it's like it's dissipated, is it right? Immediately.
Okay, so it's safe for me to kind of go in there. Well, safe.
Yes. I'm just checking that. You're
Okay.
correct.
Cool, no problem. I don't need an answer right now, but to think about it. I'm gonna disengage from this golem, which I can do as my bonus action. And then I am going to use my movement, which is 15 feet, to join my pals. So that's 5, 10,
Oh wow,
15.
you have 7, by the way.
Okay, thanks.
I just rolled it.
And then yeah, I guess do I use the rest of my movement to get up to here? So if I go here, next to Rasha, is that like around the corner of the door, so I'm actually not line of sight of the golem?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll use the rest of my movement to get up to Rasha, and when I get there, I'm gonna grab Rasha's hand actually and say, we gotta get out of here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Rasha, you're up.
Yeah, Hayden, I would really like to, but and he looks over at Ascor. Ascor, come here. Gonna cast. So he's gonna.
You could
with my,
hold.
actually, yeah. I'm gonna hold. Word of recall for when Ascor is in range.
Okay.
Can you bring
God,
an unconscious
fucking-
person? with word
yeah,
of
so-
recall?
So with my bonus action, I'm gonna healing word.
Yeah.
What level are we healing wording at? It doesn't make very much difference, to be perfectly honest. Well, healing word at 3rd level and pop him up with 12 hit points.
Oh, you're a blessing.
Fuck this.
Why am I alive?
Yeah, lungs burning, skin kind of burning for all of you.
Wakes up and immediately just.
He's also gonna say, Ascor, get here, but also, he kind of looks nervously at Ezekiel maybe and get ready to stop him if he tries to stop me. And we'll finish and hold.
Yeah, okay. It's this golem's turn, and he is gonna bang, and you see this wall begin to collapse as he walks through, but that's his entire go.
Oh gosh.
Ascor.
We need to leave.
Also, how did the concentration checks go for the hags?
Oh, we didn't check them.
No.
Not
Not that they're hags.
it would have to be. Oh,
We don't know what
okay,
they are. They
that's-
could be
that's
anything.
22, but
Hags
that
that
still
may or may not-
You needed
fails.
25.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's like a flash outside as banishment on one of them ends. I think Ascor has 2 of them banished though.
Yes.
Okay, Ascor, you're up.
Yeah, I can't do anything fancy here, so I'm just gonna have to comply. So Ascor looks around, obviously, in just abject terror, which is often how he looks in scenes of combat.
True.
And sort of childlike scurries along with his hands and feet for a few feet. Yeah, and just makes his way over as quick as possible to Rasha, gets within that 5 feet there. But then also turns to Casadius really quickly. and sort of like focuses on him as a bonus action. I'll use invasive thoughts just to establish a psychic link between the two of us.
Okay. As Ascor runs and does this and gets in range, Rasha, your held action.
Yeah.
Ezekiel's going
If he
to
counterspells this.
Yeah.
We're so
As you
fucked.
begin to like mutter the words, Ezekiel's gonna go.
Bro.
I've come too far to you to leave now, and he is going to counterspell.
If
No!
you counterspell a counterspell, does the original spell still happen?
Yes.
Counterspell.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
He's casting it at 3rd level. He would have to roll, but as you do that, Roman stands in the way, and you see kind of as the ball begins to form in Ezekiel's hand. It just floats out with a little bit of strand going towards Roman.
Yeah, Russia's gonna give a Geb, please help us. We are leaving. Bye.
Bro, that was my last spell slot.
And as it
gosh.
kind of as the energy kind of forms all around you, you all kind of shimmer away, shifting in radiant light. You just hear Ezekiel goes, "Not again!" As you guys vanish, the golems appearing before you, the unmoving faces of both of them watching you disappear, and you re-emerge underground. Any light that is gone, all of your eyes begin to slowly adjust to it as Aku is sitting there, kind of meditating a little bit in front of the shrine that Rasha made of Geb, deep in the tunnels underneath the firmaments near Osiris's claw. Most of you vomiting, breathing some, kind of coughing up poison, holding on to your bag of holding that contains Nadan's body and a chest, which may or may not have the thing you actually wanted all along.
Gosh.
Another
and that's
successful
probably
heist.
a good point to have a relatively early.
Luke. We lost Luke.
Yeah, a good point to have a relatively early break. So, thank you guys for watching. Party
We'll be
just about
back.
made that out alive. We'll be back at let's say 5:30.
Yeah,
chat soon.
10:30. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Enjoy the fan art, guys.
Quick cheeky break.
Girl.
See you guys in a minute. And also, we're gonna run a poll over the break, so go check it out. See you soon.
Fire, this my constant desire. This the sound of overcoming all those doubts in my mind. And it'll be worth it. It won't be perfect, but I'll have plaques and I'll have purpose. I love love and I'll have family. I'll have friends that understand me. I'll have a wife and the kids on a life for the rent, even though life getting shorter. One day I'll have it all, just not in that order. Tell the world that I'm on the way. I promise. When we're back, we gon' celebrate. So raise your glass to them better days. 'Cause they're coming. I know I'm gone and it's getting late, but I'll be there, baby, say the day. I missed the train, stood in line as the watcher got away. Tried to smile, but it's getting hard to fake. Living every single day in the rain. But there you were, like a ray of light shining from afar. Like a spotlight lighting up the dark. Living every single day like a star, like a star.
Welcome back,
Oh.
everybody. The group has, in many ways, perhaps completed their heist. They were engulfed by poison clouds, attacked by an old adversary and his minions, but managed to group together, use word of recall to return to near their hiding spot, although it's still a bit of a crawl, with the body of their fallen comrade, as well as a box, which may or may not contain the item they were seeking. Casadius was knocked out, however brought back, and as you all kind of appear with a flash of golden light in the cave underground, you all shiver a little bit as it's a lot colder here. Look around, kind of still panicked, still that stress, still hearts beating. But it's quiet, it's still, and other than Aku kind of unfolding his arms and standing up and like, well, did it go well? I was gonna. And Aku is going to use Lay on Hands on Rasha
Aww.
at 20 points of HP.
Oh, thank you. I mean, we did well. And you got the amulet, right? You must have.
We think we got the amulet. I don't know for sure. Haydn, should we try and open the?
You think you got the amulet?
Should we try and open the box?
Hang on.
Yeah, I guess, and Hayden's gonna, reach into his bag of holding and try to pull out the weird jumpy box that we grabbed earlier.
Yes.
12 HP, but Q wins.
Come on.
We changed the music up.
I'm trying to fix
Thank
the
you.
music, but I put too many in the queue and I can't skip past them all.
Thank you.
There we
Russia.
go.
Nice.
Surprisingly,
We're back.
given its previous incarnation and presumably far enough away from whatever power source was generating it, the box has now completely stopped moving and seems to be a relatively simple wooden box.
Ha! They
Okay.
didn't predict that we just take it away. What idiots.
I guess I could try just opening up. Cass, are you okay? You puked a couple times.
He's just there
You
with
know,
like
look-
puke and blood running down his chin. He's like, I'm fine. I feel a little bit like I might die, but I'm alright.
Aku, Rasha, and Hayden kind of turns to the two healers in the group.
Yeah, I've been doing the healing and things. I just, if you're going to shift to another plane, I cannot use all my magic, right?
I guess, yeah.
What are you talking about shifting to another plane? We can't
No.
shift anywhere right now.
The escape.
Wait.
The amulet, our great escape.
Oh, I still have my wand of cure light wounds, so I'm gonna pull that out of my bag of holding and hand it over to Cass and say, use this on yourself a couple times if you want.
Wait, you gave me one like that as well, didn't you?
I took it back. I wrestled it back off of you when you were feeble-minded.
What does it do? I've never used one of these.
It basically casts cure wounds. And let me just check. Wand of cure light wounds. So you can roll. Oh, that's the wrong page. You can roll 1d8 plus 1 to heal yourself.
Nice.
And
I
you
heard
can...
you say kill yourself. But...
Oh god. Little sucro sliding into the chat. But yeah, you can use it multiple times if you need to heal more than just your first roll.
I will do a couple just to
Cool.
that's good.
Yeah, just let me know how many rolls you use and I'll knock it off of the remaining charges.
He'll just use two. Two is fine.
Okay, cool.
I'll just remove one from each of those because that was with my bonus just to make things easier. But yeah, he's nearly at half HP. He's okay.
Oh, nice.
He just
Okay, cool.
he just looks rough. He just looks rough.
Great.
As you would do, I imagine.
Yeah,
Roman's
that much
walking
poison.
backwards and forwards, like clenching and unclenching his fists, sort of like spitting on the ground, just like, we cannot go anywhere right now. Followers of the betrayer gods have infiltrated the city, and who knows with what is happening with the Aurora Watch, the establishment right now. I don't know what to believe anymore. What have I walked back into?
Yes, why was Ezekiel there? And all the
You
snake
want
people?
first name terms with these people?
Well,
How would you know someone in this? in
Roman,
this
could you make
dimension?
a perception check for me?
why?
Not to interrupt this RP, but just something might add to it if you've noticed something.
25. Hold on, not 25. I rolled a natural 20, so 25.
Okay, you notice Ascor is wearing a ring with Zehir's symbol on it. You're halfway through this conversation.
Yeah, so he stops, blinks, like white guy blinking, walks over to Ascor and grabs his hand and, what is this? Explain
Get off
this.
of me. I said get off of me.
So you're a follower of Zehir as well? You're here to allow the betrayer gods to what? Come back?
Who? Who's here?
Your pretend facade of foolishness does not work on me anymore.
What are you talking about? It's just a ring.
What do you mean it's just a ring? Why does it have the symbol of Zehir on it?
Lots of rings have lots of symbols. This one just has this one on it.
That is a very specific symbol to have in a place that has not openly worshipped betrayer gods in hundreds and hundreds of years.
And he
and
narrows
n-
his
and
eyes
now
and
we-
leans in slowly and says, I'm a devout follower of the Platinum Dragon. We donated over 14 million gold to the church.
You can't buy your way to divinity, especially not when you serve those like the serpents.
The what? You're
What?
insane. What are you even talking about? Serpents? It's one of your
I-
fever dreams? Something you've seen in that realm in the far realm?
Roman like gestures to everyone else. It's like, are you buying this? How long has this man been with you? He's
Nope.
infiltrated you all with promises of buffoonery, apparently.
There is context, Roman. This Ezekiel man, we tricked, said we were going to go job for him, because he went to his village with, and then he's stabbing robots. You know, we fought them and died. And he came down in an Ascor brain
You're putting out,
shenanigans.
You're cutting out.
Oh, okay.
Bit
I probably
closer,
need to.
maybe?
I need to restart my computer, probably.
I think it was alright. I think it was just a little bit too loud and it was kind of like
Oh,
doing the thing.
okay, okay. Well, where were we?
So he was doing the brain shenanigans. Ascor was
Yeah,
doing
he
the brain
like
shenanigans.
He recounts, you know, the experience with Ezekiel's little village, and so he must be really, really pissed off to have followed us here, right?
This man has followed you across the entire globe.
Well,
And he's
there's
infiltrated my
also-
home, my city.
There's
How
also
I
could he
wouldn't
possibly
say
have
that,
known you
come
were
on.
coming?
No, he seemed like a very busy man. It doesn't seem sensible that he'd come all this way to follow us.
Zehir Sola was right there in the barbed fields fighting. Clearly, he is following us, or some Zehir thing, you know.
It still does not explain how one warlock of Zehir, or follower, or cleric, or however you would describe him, is able to infiltrate a den that close in proximity to the establishments of the city.
Right. I mean,
How is
surely
this possible?
that takes time, right? When did we see Ezekiel? Like, month ago, 2 months ago, maybe.
Hold on, get me up to speed here. I thought all these evil gods and they were all worshipped here openly.
Absolutely not. Not in any way. I suppose
Well,
that's the length
that's
and
what
breadth of your
everybody says.
education over on the other continent, or, you know, in your little human lands with your tiny little human minds. It's all you can project onto other cultures. You can only imagine.
Ascor just blinks, doesn't look phased. Just
We should go back. We should go back and kill them all.
Go back, but
Can we maybe just check if the thing we stole was even worth stealing, and then we'll
Yeah.
know if we need to go back at any point? That'd be real handy.
that is kind of important. What
Uh,
is in the box?
Do you need a hand with it, Hayden? Is it trapped or anything, or is it fine?
Let me have a look, and I'm gonna check the box for any additional traps.
Yep.
So that is an investigation check.
I will assist if it will prevent any disadvantage.
If we'll-
I will stand very far away.
Okay, so oh yeah, I've got reliable talent, so okay, that makes sense. 21.
Good one. Okay, yeah, as you kind of flick it open, very slightly move it, there is a tiny string leading up and a hook, and a very, very faint glow of red.
Oh, that's bad.
Love me an explosion trap. Okay.
On a hand, you're good.
Yeah, how are you feeling? You're not...
Now I'll need some water in a bit. I'm probably dehydrated to hell and back, but I'm fine.
We should probably do this one from a distance, but
I could mage hand it if you want, or you could mage hand it, I think.
yeah, I think you might be a bit... You might have steadier hands than me right now, so... Guys, get to the other side of the room. Actually, how big is this room that we're in, Jamie? Oh, are we in the tunnel?
Right?
You're in
We're
the tunnels,
literally
yeah.
We're in the
How-
gap tunnel. Yeah.
How
Probably
long
not
is this
in a
tunnel?
Tunnel's pretty long. In terms of width, though, it's only about like 7-8 feet long. So
We don't
You
want to go
could.
as a cave in. We should probably do this at the mouth of the tunnel.
Yeah, so we cannot destroy the Geb shrine just after I made it, you know?
No, we won't.
Yeah, that'd be a shame.
It
Yeah,
is
we can
really
go-
bad form.
We can go to the opening of the tunnel and
Alright.
do it there.
Wait, what's down this tunnel? I don't want to get trapped down here.
We're gonna head back out.
This is close to where our little bedroom is.
Well,
You know,
Well,
under
there
the
wasn't really a
house.
bed in there, but... Shall we
Well,
go?
Very well, in that case. Be quick and don't kill us.
Yeah, we'll go to the. We'll lead everyone out to the mouth of the cave, which is about a 10-minute walk, right? 20-minute
yeah,
walk.
10-minute walk, and it kind of widens out into lots of other caves. But kind of these are larger routes and larger caverns.
Yeah, so we'll get to the mouth of the cave, and then we'll put it just at the mouth of the mouth of the little cave, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna step back. How many feet do you reckon?
I'm trying to think what the radius on a fireball spell is.
We could go
It's-
back, like, because Mage Hand is quite a few feet, if I recall.
Yeah.
Mage Hand is 30 feet, Fireball is 20.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go 25 feet back then.
Yeah, let's do that.
And Cass will use Mage Hand.
Haydn will
Yeah.
cheer him on.
Okay, could you use your mage hand's dex to make or dex check plus proficiency? If you're
wait.
using
My Mage Hand has a dex.
Can I assist Cass by like kind of watching closely what he's doing and being like, oh, slightly to the left kind of thing. I don't know.
To the left, to the left.
Give him a bit of advantage.
Just gonna check.
It's a 24, if that helps.
Okay.
I will, if you want, if I'm
24.
allowed to roll with advantage, I'll see if it gets any higher. But
Yeah, go for it.
28.
Okay. Masterfully, even from a distance, kind of walking backwards and forwards, you see this tiny little hand like go in, take out some of the string, like gently hook it off, take the tip off, flip the lid open on this box, and there's nothing happens. The box is just lying open 30 feet away from you.
Oh, that's good.
All
Cass is
right.
going to get out his little smoking pipe and tap it and stick it in his mouth to try and get the taste of vomit out, and he's going to wander over to the box. He's fire resistant, so it's fine.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, looking down, you see a very tiny red gem that's kind of swirling a little bit inside, and something small bundled up in cloth.
Okie dokie, he's going to reach down and pick up the gem and have a look at it.
Yeah, you imagine if any kind of physical damage was done to that, it cast a fireball spell.
Okie dokie, and he's just going to neatly pocket that. And then he's going to lean down, he's going to pick up the nice little bundle and unwrap it.
Yeah, so unwrapping it is a nice circular iron amulet.
Oh,
Oh
with
my
kind
God,
of
is it-
it's a donut amulet, kind of silver on the outside and obsidian in the middle with runes and many different carvings which relate to things. Presumably the
Familiar
realms
to
on each
me.
side.
is it the amulet?
Is it the same amulet that we
It
saw?
is the same amulet. It is.
Oh my
Praise
God.
God!
I like
Praise
to say
God!
Has his back to the party as he's checking it, and then he's just
Praise
gonna
God.
turn around and he's just gonna let it fall out of his hand and like dangle on its like chain, just like
Oh, praise Geb, well done.
Yeah, praise Gab. Praise Gab.
definitely Geb's hard work with this. Real good.
Oh, good.
Thank
To
God
be
for
honest
that.
about that experience, crime was exhilarating.
It is right. It's a good business to be in. You should consider it sometime.
Not that we're in that business.
Roman's just
I'm in that business.
staring at you, just like with his like very cross eyes and very straight mouth.
His eyes are crossed.
The crime was okay. Yeah. Would crime again, maybe.
Well, yeah,
No,
hey,
don't-
you were,
no,
you were,
no,
you were
no more
stealing.
crime.
You were stealing from a guy who deserved to have things stolen from him. In fairness, and
I
you
guess-
guys deserve
yeah.
this probably more than he ever would. So, here you go. He's just
But
gonna hold
he
it out.
is a Zehir guy, so he cannot have this.
Yeah, you can't.
We're
You
his
want-
friends with Zehir guys. Yeah.
Haydn, I'm gonna trust you with this since
Yeah, I'll take that. And he takes the amulet and Slips it into his bag of holding. Oh, I said I'd pay you for that, so... You sure?
No, it's fine. If I need a favor, I'll call you.
Okay.
So maybe should we head back to our little hiding place, or do we just leave and use this amulet and run away for a bit?
It seems safer not to return to that place, given the reputation of its owner.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't leave anything there, did we? I don't think I did.
Perhaps one of you could return in disguise and see if our things have been returned to us.
The things came
They were
back,
already,
but
Oh, did we
Yeah,
already
we
get
were.
them back? Sorry.
We
my
left.
bad.
Didn't we leave Aku? Wait, no, Aku's with us now.
we were missing money though. And who would take the money? Roman, would you
anyone.
not take the money?
It wasn't me. I didn't deliver your stuff. So
It is unlikely that our staff removed money from your purses.
Maybe our money is in this house.
maybe.
How am I going to make a forge made of gold if people keep taking our gold?
That's what my father used to say. Taxes are theft.
Right.
Doesn't your father tax the citizens of the counties he looks after?
Well, it's more of a tithe, less of a tax, and really it's for their own benefit. And goes off on a little tangent of hypocrisy.
Jamie,
Yeah.
how like so we just came out of a is it like a dead end tunnel where the Geb Shrine is?
No, so there's the tunnel which leads up to Osiris's claw that you guys crawled through to get there. You basically you came down it far enough so you could kind of stand and mill around a little bit, and that's where you made the Geb Shrine tunnel, and then that kind of feeds on further down into more kind of the artery and network of tunnels further down.
I might quickly we've already walked the 10 minutes, haven't we?
Wait, were you going back to Osiris's claw?
No, to the Geb Shrine.
Yeah.
I'll say to the party, you know, I am a bit worried if somebody finds this shrine and then, like, you know, they just ruin our place to teleport to. So I was thinking maybe if I...
Why don't you do your stone thing? over the
Right,
entrance
yes.
Or part way down and make it look like it caved in or something.
Yeah, I'll make a really thin one, so if we teleport behind it, we can just smash our way out or something, and... yeah, otherwise I'm a bit worried about its, longevity. Longevity? That word, yeah. You know. So, yeah, I guess I'll spend a little bit of time going back and giving it a little cover.
I think we would
Very-
probably accompany you.
Yeah, just a very thin kind of wall of stone. Maybe I'll mark it from the side that we're looking at with a Geb eye, but, you know, just slightly inlaid in the rock. And then, yeah, it's like, you know, I don't know, a few inches. Like, maybe 2 inches. Enough that, like, Rasha and Zug and Aku feel like they smack their way out of if they had to on the other side. If we had to emergency teleport without spell slots to escape with.
Okay, kind of hiding it away and making sure maybe if someone discovered it, they wouldn't see it, or
Yes.
coming back to just a subtle reference to Geb.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Alright. Honestly, guys, I wasn't really expecting that to work. So we've got the amulet now. We can...
Did you
try-
guys find anything cool? Anything good?
Yeah, actually, what were you guys doing? You...
Oh.
Yeah, it sounded pretty urgent, whatever it was. Cass is gonna scrape out his tobacco, fill his pipe again, continue smoking.
Ascor, didn't you say that Roman had found Nadam there? You
I thought it was your friend. It was a man with some suspect tattoos, he said. He says kind of hypocritically as well. But it was just a guard on the roof. We did, however, find 3 suspicious creatures doing some sort of summoning ritual on the roof. And when I returned to the ground floor, there were some sort of reanimated creature corpses as well as some sort of ill-gotten summoning. There was no good business happening amongst anyone in that place, and for someone who is so close to the dynasty, It leads me to wonder what level of corruption has seeped into it as a whole.
They were green women, so we banished them and we ran away from them.
Hmm.
Sensible.
All right.
The whole
Well,
place should be scoured, but going to the Aurora Watch, what would it even do at this point?
Get us arrested, I think, no.
yeah, we would just send straight back up in Dungeon of
No one
Penance.
there can be trusted, and we must kill
No.
Essek to ensure that it is returned to its former glory.
I mean, that's a pretty big
But
ask.
yes, we have to kill Essek. Yeah, that
Oh,
is...
Thank you, Rasha. Yes.
Well, we
Yeah,
have
we're
some
killing
things.
him.
No, we have some things to ask Essek to do first before we kill him.
We could kill him, and then Rasha could use the power of Geb to ask him questions from the beyond. That would be the.
We
best
need
way
him
to
alive
establish
to
that
do
goal.
some of the. Just sorry, one
No,
I'm
second.
gonna
I
resurrect him. I'm really
No.
good at, fixing death.
Hayden turns to Cass. We're not actually gonna kill Essek. I think this is like an in-joke between Roman and Rasha.
When have you
just
ever
saying
known
that-
me to tell jokes? I don't joke.
I'm
Also-
going to kill Essek with my bare hands.
You do
would
realize
recommend
how
using water.
powerful the Thalos den is.
Is he stronger than Orcus? Because, hey, fancy our chance.
He is, no.
Well, we didn't really fight Orcus. We banished him.
Maybe we should banish Essek.
Yes, back to the Far Realm where he belongs.
Yes.
Where he probably crawled out of.
Right.
He'd fit right in there with those squirming, wormy masses.
Send him back to Squirming Land, yes.
Yes, exactly, Rasha. So we're going to kill Essek first point of order.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going
Yeah,
to
I
retake
don't-
the Aurora Watch and establish new order in there. Then we will storm the Den Bylin, was it?
Yeah, the
yeah.
house that we just came from is then
Yes, then we will storm Den Bylin and take everybody there prisoner, interrogate them,
You-
and
you
make sure
realize-
the
What you're talking about here is going to cause like a citywide uprising and chaos, right? You
there
know
should be a citywide uprising and chaos. Do you know what's happening in there?
it's running like it always does.
I mean, this is Xhorhaus. I'm surprised there isn't already barbarism in the streets. I mean,
No, we
I'm
tend to do our
impressed at all there's
barbarism.
any sorts
we-
of civilization here.
We tend to do our barbarism right in your back. That's kind of how we.
To be honest, the only barbarism I have seen in the streets is when Zug beheaded that ogre. So really, we are the barbarists.
That was terribly
Barbarians.
barbaric.
Roman turns around and punches Ascor in the face.
Yo.
Wait, how are we standing?
Probably
I
a
imagine just
tunnel.
milling around, yeah.
Am I within 5 feet of Ascor?
Yes.
Can you let me roll a d10? +4. Give me a second.
Bodyguard. And
Give me a second.
Every character has to punch Ascor at least once.
Okay, so how much damage would you have punched him?
hold on.
Roman's going to go to punch, and you're just going to put your hand in the way. And it's going to be like.
Oh, so it was a natural 20 to hit, 26.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
PvPs!
No, I mean, I don't stop the punch. I just reduce
so
the
yeah,
damage by
I mean,
by.
it's only going to be 3 damage unless I evoke my tattoos, which I'm not going to do, obviously.
Okay,
but-
I
No, but
prevented
it's not
11
right.
damage. I
Yeah,
prevented
so
11 damage down to 0.
So I guess I punch him.
The hand just snaps out and just catches your fist. Like almost automatically. He kind of looks like he's a little kind of like off with the fairies as well, but he just kind of automatically catches the fist and goes. He doesn't even say anything. He just stops punch.
Cool. Delayed reactions, of course, just like to all of it. And he narrows his eyes at Roman, and just as a sorcerer spell, just gonna cast off a little mind sliver, little intelligence saving throw there.
Alright, I'm out.
Okay, intelligence saving throw, you say.
Yeah,
Oh man, I have a +11 and I only got a 14.
yeah. That's a fail.
PvP more often than we fight Jamie's monsters.
Yeah, I think so.
So you take 1d4 psychic, which you're probably immune or something. But 1d4, it's 2d6 actually. Yeah,
Nice.
alright, cool.
Nice.
Let me roll that. Let me roll that damage there. Oh, 3d6, yo, shit. Alright, that should have done it. Am I not hooked up? Does anyone see?
I heard it
Oh,
go.
wait. Okay.
Oh, that looks like.
I've rolled it a few times.
Which
I think
one is it?
The first one, I imagine. So probably 5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They said it's
2d6,
3d6.
Yeah, that's weird.
Is it
No,
3d6
level,
or 2d6?
We're level 11, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 3d6 then, yeah.
So you didn't roll
7 damage.
3d6. Oh, 7 damage. Okay, cool.
I think so.
Jamie, would this feel anything like the damage or kind of like mind assault that Roman experienced in the firearm?
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh,
PTSD,
Oh
big
no.
PTSD.
Okay.
But, Ascor's made no move. He's just glared at you and headache.
Oh, right. So, okay, yeah. So you wouldn't even recognize it as coming from Ascor. It's just sort of an echo of the trauma that he kind of faced. Okay, what would he
And
do?
Ascor, says in a sort of gruff tone, "You beware who you mess with, pal."
Oh my goodness. I can't. Oh my god, I've got fucking no spell slots.
But you
You're
have
spending a bit
fists,
too much
Roman.
time and effort.
Roman, you have fists. Just hit him again.
Hang on, guys. We have so many people trying to kill us.
Okay.
You know,
He'll try and jump over the top of Zug and try and just strangle Ascor with his bare hands again.
Come on, guys.
Like
Come
what-
on. This isn't. Cass is
Uh,
like
really?
grinning and his.
Cass
is grinning and is
acrobatics
really-
check or something.
I'll go
think
grapple.
athletics.
Roman,
yeah.
I understand. Rasha's gonna try pick
Oh,
Roman
come
up in that
on,
sort of like big,
guys, come
not
on.
bear hug, but like the way where you just like holding a little angry animal sort of way.
That's a
fight,
15
Cass is going to be
acrobatics
pretending that
roll.
he's trying to diffuse this, but he's really engaged with what's happening, and it's like, oh, come on, guys. He's like chewing his like pipe, almost like it's like popcorn. Just-
Haydn is actively encouraging it by chanting, "Fight! Fight! Fight! Fight!"
Okay, it's contested grapple, I guess. Yeah.
It was the acrobatics to jump over Zug.
Yeah, it was
or-
to jump over Zug to get to him.
Okay.
Zug doesn't seem like he's like trying to stop you or anything.
Yeah. So then after that, what is it like? Just
It was only his arm that was in
Contested
the way.
athletics, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And as you like pull your fist away from like the palm where he caught it, like there's no resistance. He's not like grabbing it. Just put his palm in the way.
Oh my god, why won't it roll properly? Gosh. Oh man. So wait. Is it athletics or acrobatics to do a grapple?
It's generally
Just
athletics.
to do.
Oh right. Sorry,
Yeah.
I've been rolling the wrong thing. Hold on. So that's a 16 for athletics to grapple Ascor, and basically Roman puts his hands around his neck and starts fucking squeezing.
Ascor jumps in with a cheeky 9 on his attempt to evade.
Yeah, you were grabbed.
Just catching Roman and extracting him from the site, the scene of the crime seem
I guess.
possible.
Well, you'd have to beat his first acrobatics roll, I guess, to stop him from
Yeah.
hopping. That was a 15.
What's a roll to make? Is that what we're doing, DM?
You can attempt to grapple. You can attempt to grapple the grappler. but
What
you're
is
trying to
it? Athletics.
Yeah. Just try to beat Roman's original roll, I guess.
21.
Yeah. So Rasha kind of grabs Roman, who's now grabbing hold of Ascor.
Okay, let go of Ascor's throat. I really understand.
No, I will not. I
a
will
Roman,
strangle him until he breathes his last breath.
Yeah, well, if you don't kill him, I mean, Zehir Sola will, or Ghost or someone, you know.
No, I will have the pleasure.
Save it for Essek Thalas.
Is Ascor saying anything while Roman has his hands around his
Uh,
neck?
Just going, well, there's a hand around his neck, of course, and grappling you by the wrists. And there's, get your filthy Xhorhausian hands off me!
Squeezes harder.
I'm not sure how to do this as damage, I'm gonna be honest. But could you make a strength check for me, Roman?
Strength check.
How long can you hold your breath, Ascor?
10.
10. A normal human? Bro, I'd say, Ascor, you're beginning to feel as though you're maybe struggling to pull in air.
All right. In that case, as a psionic spell, Ascor's just going to cast Calm Emotions for 2 sorcery points. So that's a DC 17 Charisma saving throw.
Oops. I rolled an 18.
Oh shit!
I don't know why I rolled it twice,
Okay,
but I
so you
rolled an 18. I'm
succeed.
I'm not calmed.
You are not calmed. You are
Not
just
calmed.
as enraged as before. Man's not calm. Yeah, I just get a good old strangling in that case
So-
for at least 6 seconds.
If I'm grappling
slowly
Roman,
start.
if I try tug him off, is Ascor just coming with him? It's like a chain grapple?
Yeah,
or-
a little bit.
Okay, I'll just try speak soothing words.
Try break them
Yeah,
up. That'll
you have to
probably
role
be
play. You have to role play these hands off this throat, mate.
Oh, Roman, come on, we are sort of nearly dying. Maybe if you're going to kill Ascor, can we do it not in a tunnel, or we can do it in another plane, or
Dostoevsky.
Oh.
But yeah,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna say if you want to make a
I'm Zug now.
I'll fix
if you want to make a grapple check specifically against Romans, try to drag him, or a contested strength check actually, try to drag him off.
Strength. Okay. So
Rasha
do I roll
versus
strength?
Roman, yes.
Not great. 8. I have such crap rolls.
Is that? So I've rolled an 8, but plus 4, so 12.
You are the DM now, Anna.
Oh no.
Congratulations.
Don't make me the DM. Don't make me the DM.
Well done.
promoted.
You're
Been
wrong.
promoted.
No.
Seeing as now I'm Zug, I crit and Asco takes 100 points of damage.
No, since I'm the,
Hey,
since
I'm
I'm the
here.
DM, you have to do a kiss check.
Oh
Because
yeah,
Oh,
this
wow.
situation is clearly caused by unresolved sexual tension. so-
absolutely. I like Hannah as DM, I think.
Okay, Rasha wins, so I guess Roman gets peeled off Asco.
Slowly
Yes, as
dragged
you kind of
away.
slowly get
It's
peeled
that-
off of.
It's that gif of Leonardo DiCaprio in Wolf of Wall Street where he's like,
Yeah.
You can strangle the Zehir people, or even your brother, or something. We will find people for you to strangle, but maybe not Ascor.
And it's at that moment Asco goes
he
like
wants to die.
fucking tackling into him with hands bolting with electricity, and I'm going in with a shocking grasp.
Oh god, guys.
Buddy, why you do this?
Alright, should I make an attack roll, DM?
Yeah, go for it.
Has just sat down on the floor and is
It's
just
a
watching
15.
chaos.
It's 15 hit.
It does not hit.
Okay, so Rasha actually sees you
This
coming.
ain't no ghost AC.
Yeah, Rasha sees you coming, and at the last minute, kind of turns, and Ascol just fires and like lightnings the wall, and there's like a crackle of rocks fall a little bit.
He probably looks
Down.
like the Emperor from Star Wars with all the electricity coming out. It's just like falling, hits a chair and goes over it. You know?
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Ascor, stop this. You will be thrown in a tar pit for this behavior where I am from.
Not if I kill you first.
Oh, good luck with that.
Not you.
You'd have to wake up a lot earlier in the morning to kill me.
Maybe you'll never wake up.
Maybe that's right. Maybe I'm still not awake. Maybe this is a fucking nightmare. You're all a fucking nightmare, and you have been since the moment I met you all.
Well, you're welcome to leave.
So, what's the plan then?
Right. Are we staying on this plane, by the way, guys? Rasha says.
I don't know.
Away from...
What about and he kind of looks at the bag of holding. What about the bag?
Don't worry about the bag. Bag is great.
What's wrong with the bag?
Nothing is wrong with the bag.
Insight check.
About the bag. Yeah,
No, it's just
Castle's
making
on.
sure that it's
Check about the
it's,
bag.
that we still have it and that we hadn't.
Insight check away.
I rolled a
Cass-
4.
Cass got a 16.
The bag is so good.
There's Rasha.
Great
Make
bag.
a deception check.
Yes, let me subtract 2 from the
Can
roll.
you roll below a 4 so I can get some info, please?
That's an 11. We rolled a 13.
Cass, there's something up with the bag. Hayden. Oh yeah, the bag's just here. It's full of important stuff.
I guess it's fine.
Okay, Cass is gonna like stand up and stretch and just kind of like wander over and look at Rasha and be like, so what's up with the bag?
The thing is, yeah, it is ghost bag. You know, it's like really. There's a lot of money in this bag actually. That is. And
Hayden's just nodding along. Kaz is unsure about this entire statement.
there is nothing
Rasha,
up
did
with
you-
the bag. It's on the ground actually.
Can
The bag is down.
Can Cass use a sleight of hand to summon Mage Hand behind Rasha and just try and pluck the bag?
Rush is holding the bag.
Can he just try and
Envision
open? Can he try and open it? Really subtly.
Absolutely, it is a bag of holding.
I pass a perception
Well-
21 as well.
While Cass is doing
Oh.
this, Hayden's going to say to Rasha, and hopefully this works as a distraction. He's
Roll is 22, Rasha.
So, Hayden says to Rasha, wait, all the gold is in Ghost Bag. Are you saying that you took everyone's gold that went missing?
No, this is Ghost. You know, Ghost left us the money that he had. So that is the Ghost Fund.
Oh.
Insight check.
You
Yeah,
have
yes,
all
you
of
can
my
go into
brother's
check.
money.
But
Yes.
also,
You did not think to return this and his things
Cass.
to my mother.
Yeah.
you open the bag, as
Yeah.
it's a bag of holding, nothing is inside.
That's fine. He's gonna try and get the Mage Hand to like start tilting the bag so that it's gonna end up
You don't
upside
want to
down.
do this.
I know.
Inside out, or
I mean, if it goes upside down and ends up coming inside out.
I will ask Rasha in that case to make a.
How much is in there before like
I will make Rasha. Could you please
Ghost
make
bag.
a perception check to see if you notice the bag of holding being
am
turned
I doing?
I still have Fortune's Favour, don't I? I'm going to re-roll that.
Imagine we upended Ghost bag.
That's a 27.
Yeah, you notice slowly but surely this bag moving as you whip it, so you see like a mystical hand there.
the hand does this
stop.
when the hand does this when you see it.
This and desist.
I mean, this would like literally be bad enough as it is if it was
I'm
just
sorry.
Ghost
I'm sorry.
Bag.
That hand sometimes just does things. I'm really sorry. That's not me. I swear.
Yeah, well, this is the money that we made as a party traveling together. So.
I wasn't trying to take your money. I mean, I've got. enough
Right.
I need.
So you
Of
attend
course.
my brother's funeral wearing, and you can't gesture because Russia's got sons, wearing this outfit, and now you try to rob all of his leftover possessions.
He gave it to me.
Trying
He,
to ro-
he
I'm
gave
not
this
trying to
to
rob,
me
I'm
before
try-
he.
Yes, but this
I'm-
man is trying to rob you of it.
I'm not trying to
The
rob.
lack of
I'm
respect.
trying to see what you've got in the bag because you seem to be lying to your own friends right now.
I
Ghost
can
speaks.
manifest.
If I'm gonna rob you, I'm gonna do it to your face. I took so much of your silverware that it's actually embarrassing that your staff allowed it to happen at this point. And I took
One
at
of-
least half the hors d'oeuvres at your party, so
The sausages were pretty good.
yeah, they were pretty great.
Yeah. Also, as a
In
point,
fairness, you guys did try and mug me, and I needed that money really bad. So
we did need that money.
My
really bad.
finger, my finger is in the bag. That is what is you know, my bonding finger to Ghost. That's it. That's why. Yeah. And some tentacles and things. Ghost things.
can I insight check that?
There's a lot of weird stuff in that bag.
Also,
Kaz-
Roman, as a
sorry, Kaz, next to you, the shadows start coalescing around until an echo version of Roman
oh
appears.
god,
Roman, could you make an attack roll for me?
Oh, you're attacking Cass!
oh Jesus.
Not again.
It's only a 14.
Okay,
Uh,
so like the sword as it manifests, you see it coming, you dodge out the way as like a blade slices where you were standing.
I mean, a 14 meets my armor class.
Oh, 14, sorry.
But
Okay.
I
hits.
will uncanny dodge the shit out of it.
Yeah. Okay, so roll attack, and it's half the damage.
Oh, okay. 15.
So it's gonna be 7 or 8.
7 points.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, at this point,
Ah, what
Hayden's
the
getting
fuck?
involved.
You what the fuck? And like Cass is just gonna like pull out the way, but it like just catches him on the arm, and he's just...
What just happened exactly? Did
So,
you, like,
so
swipe
Roman
with
just
the sword?
attacked.
Like,
Kaz.
attacked how? Like
Manifested an echo and
And so, like, did that echo like
the
slash
blast or, like,
with
yeah,
a
the
sword?
echo, yeah,
it was a sword slash.
yeah.
Hayden's gonna pull out his crossbow and level it at Roman's face and say, "Put that out
Can I
right the
make
fuck
a-
now."
Could I make a attack roll on the echo?
Against who do you want to attack?
The echo.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll an attack roll as
That's a 30.
30 hits. The echo immediately dies.
So Zug just kind of whips out his just decapitates the echo. Like,
and Roman, you see kind of as Haydn pulls out the bow and says, sort of crossbow and points the barrel straight down at you. Barrel, shaft.
Yeah. You need to
Go
calm
on,
the
man.
fuck down, mister.
If you want me to calm down, you'll have to put me in the ground.
Gladly.
Will you all just stop?
Cass is just gonna turn and look at Roman, and just because he's been hurt and he'd like to do a little bit of damage, Cass is gonna start muttering, and again it's in Infernal, and it just sounds like this slew of disgusting words. And it like as it hits Roman's ears, it begins to like ring through his ears and like pulse against his brain, and you need to make a wisdom save of 14 or higher, please.
There's some save. Okay.
As Cass casts Dissonant Whispers on you.
6!
Oh no.
Okay, so Dissonant Whispers, you take 3d6 psychic damage.
Dang, that's
which
a
is
lot.
only 6 damage, which
Oh.
like botched, but you immediately have to use your movement to move your full speed away from me.
Oh no. Okay, so Roman just like clutches his head.
Use
I don't
my
I start
movement
going.
because I'm grappled.
Yeah, so there's no movement. So...
Thrashing around trying to escape, I guess. You
Yeah,
don't want to be
absolutely.
near me is the basic gist.
Okay, if I don't want to be near you, then I manifest an echo 15 feet away, switch positions to it, and start running.
Smart.
As this goes on, Rasha is just like, what is wrong with all of you? We have so many enemies. We have these Zehir people. They could be coming for us at any time. Hell, Ghost could just injure himself and I drop dead without any of your help. Stop. This is ridiculous.
I just wanted 1 for 1, if that's fine. I was level on the field.
Yes, and then someone will go 2 for 1 and then 2 for 2 and then you will count a long way up to 100 until someone dies.
Oh, I'm not intending to get this far as.
Well,
one
you
of the
might not,
guys.
but they will.
I have places to go and people to see, so.
They definitely will, and he points at Ascor and Roman pointedly.
Oh yeah.
How is Roman's echo being grappled right now? Is it by Zug?
No, Roman is no longer being grappled.
Oh, but the echo was, right?
The echo was, but
Yeah.
it's been destroyed. So that manifest echo. So Rasha was holding like the shadow, and I'm going to presume that kind of slipped through it as Roman has run 300. Roman is running off in the distance.
Haven't we hurt each
Bye.
other enough?
I told you he's a savage.
I know that most of you guys have, taken your swings at Ascor by now, but that went on a little bit long. And
I don't think I have, actually.
yeah, that's because you're literally paid to be his bodyguard.
I mean, I was just saying.
He's a man of honor. That's what he is.
If we're talking about taking swings at friends of ours, then Rasha trails off as he looks at Haydn. Never mind.
Wait, what was
Probably
that? What was
here,
that
off
about?
in the distance, echoing through the things. Some like crying, shrieking, some like thudding as somebody is clearly punching a wall. As Roman can probably be described as having a breakdown.
Oh god.
He doesn't sound like he's having a great day.
Oh.
No.
No,
I told you we shouldn't trust him. We've known him, what, a few days?
maybe we should stop calling him a savage. As
Well,
someone,
maybe he should stop being such a savage.
as someone frequently on the receiving end of us. Not everyone can temper their fist as well as I can, and believe me, it is quite trying at times.
Oh, but he is a dickhead, though.
Is he?
Yes.
Or are we just being horrendous to a man who has just come back from God knows how long, and if
Could it be both?
he is angry, sure, but I mean, aren't we all worse in our own ways? How can you fault someone for being angry when Ascor says something insulting and nasty every word that
And
comes out of his
true.
mouth? Sure, but if you
It's like-
want to take that stance, then sometimes you don't have to speak then, because it is kinder to not say things if you don't have good things to say.
Zug just kind of mutters a little bit. He's a dickhead, though.
I don't know
Well, you
about
can
you, but
think that, but you don't need to say that.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm the nicest person I know, so I'm cleaning this.
Oh, you seem very lovely, actually.
I guess we probably should give Roman the benefit of the doubt. He's not had time traveling with Ascor yet to get accustomed to his
Yeah, but I did want to say, now he's not here. He might have summoned the same weird eyeball thing that Ghost used to summon.
What?
His tattoos, his arm is covered in tentacles.
I'm just saying, made me feel a bit
Are
uneasy.
Are you sure it's the same thing?
Well, they look the same. I mean, I don't know. It's a
Why
ball
is
of
that a
ice.
surprise? You know where he came from.
I know, but I just feel like if Ghost used to do it, I don't know how similar they are.
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
brothers.
trust me, I have my fair share of trauma where it comes to Ghost, but Roman, he is a good man, and he's trying. In fact, I think he's probably helped me personally more than most. Him and his family, and I owe him a great debt for his patience. And honesty with me, actually. So maybe we can just take some time and offer him that as well. Patience, a bit of that.
Well, how much patience are we meant to offer him when he's literally strangling one of our...
And we cannot say he was not goaded, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, that guy's face kind of goads you anyway, so it's one of those things you should just
Yeah,
naturally be able
I
to
mean,
avoid.
Aku literally, Aku smote Ascor, and we all said, haha, good job. And we are going after Roman for around a bit.
Yeah, but
That
I
was
respect
different.
Aku.
I insulted Aku's deity, and that is something no man should endure.
You insulted his way of life, and you have
He
insulted
looks quite
Roman.
surprised you've made that admission.
Oh, look, we should probably work out where we're going if
Right.
we're gonna continue having a conversation, and it might help him calm down to know that we've got somewhere we need to go or be. So.
Yeah, where on earth are we going? And can they follow us?
Well,
I guess we need to start using this amulet to finish opening up this box so we can find out what's inside and see if we can blackmail Essek with it. Because if we find out that whatever's inside is not actually something that is useful, then we don't have much time left to figure something out. And we need that leverage in order to free Roman's family and hopefully get Essek to help us unhook Rasha from this connection to Ghost.
Doug looks quite uneasy and he raises his hand.
What's up?
Can we not go to the windy place?
We don't... Oh, do we need to...
It's my
No,
only.
please, let's
only
not
request.
go to the windy place.
Jamie, which 3 sides of the box are lit up that I'm aware of?
So you've got the green one for the Feywild. You have a kind of light one that was when fight was it 3 that's lit up?
Yeah, 3 sides are lit up.
Yeah.
And a purple one.
And do I get a sense of what the light and purple ones are connected to?
So you would have taken it to the air elemental plane. The purple one was lit up when you got it.
Wait, did I go to the air elemental plane?
I didn't go there.
Oh, you didn't go? No.
Yeah.
Sorry. My bad.
I think it was the proximity that I came to for some of the portals during the ghost ritual.
Yeah, sorry. No, sorry.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it is my mistake. In which case, could you roll 2d3s for me? Sorry, 2d8s for me.
Roll 2d8. Wait,
Yeah.
how many?
As in roll 2d8.
Okay. A 3 and a 4. For a
Okay,
total of
let me get
7.
out my notepad. 3 and a 4. One will be jet. A combination of like black and brown, and the other one is still purple. And if you kind of hear it, one side is vaguely screaming, and the other one you can kind of hear the chitter chatter of spiders.
Cool. Glad we're not going those places.
Is
What's
there
the
like an,
equipment?
there is the windy place. I wonder, is there an earthy place, like, where sea people maybe might live, because you know, if there is a windy one, maybe there is like a ground one, so that would be nice.
Ooh, and a water one.
Rasha's so
Oh.
cute.
That too, but
And
a fire
in
one.
theory, perhaps there's a gold one.
oh, is there a gold one?
Well, there are only 6 sides to it. There can't be that many ones.
Guys, are you gonna do this stuff like right here? Because if not, I've got a suggestion of a safe place we could probably go to for now, and you can do it from there.
Yeah, so
Let's do that.
that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, with
is-
this place.
well,
No, this isn't safe.
I don't know
Oh.
about you, but I got rolled over by a golem twice. So
Yeah, you guys would be able to take a long rest there, and like we've got the people who live there are nice. They could give us food and stuff.
yeah.
You know
Might,
how
might perk up your friend over there, and he's gonna gesture ghost over his shoulder.
you know how I can
I was
look
waiting
at
for
people?
somebody to say it, but I've not been to a brothel in a long time, and I think I would like to visit one in a
it's-
foreign
it's-
country.
What is that?
It's
a broth
not
like a soup.
Yeah, it's like soup.
Is
It's
it a
not.
soup house?
It's not a soup house, and it's not a soup house. And he's
Is
gonna
it a
look
soup
to
store?
Oscar and shake his head. It's at the soup store.
Why
I'm
not?
in the
It's something you
soup
do
aisle.
when you're in a foreign country, is it not?
What?
What is the soup like in Rosanna?
I mean, soup.
Um,
It's all right.
like,
It's whatever meat's in it. It's probably from the waste and stuff. But
But actually, soups aside, there is a thing that worries me. So you know how I can look at people from a really long way away.
yeah,
The scrying.
yeah.
You know, is that a Geb thing? Can like Mr. Ezekiel and the Zehir people, can they do that too? Or Mr. Essek Thalas, can he do that?
I'm pretty sure they can do that. Yeah.
yeah, they can.
Or they might just be looking at us right now and we are like talking about soup and
You can if you have you can see invisible things. You can see things scrying on you, and if you have dispel magic, you can send it away.
see invisible things. I cannot do that.
I can do that, but not many times a day. So I try to save onto that in case I really need it.
If we go to sleep somewhere, can they not just look at us and say, them, and then come and stab us in the night?
Yep.
What they could try.
Rasha, do you wanna go get Roman?
Yeah. Yeah. Can we still hear his crying down the hallway?
Better you than me.
You're the only one who did try punching him, so
Just to
Yeah.
note as well, the place we're going to, they won't be able to scry on us in there.
Oh.
Great.
oh, awesome. That's great.
Perfect.
It's a precautionary thing.
Great. Okay, I will get Roman.
Might suggest we try and block them from scrying on our way there, if any of you would be willing to check on it.
How far away is the place?
How far away are we from the Corona district now?
Tunnels, probably about half an hour, 40 minutes.
About half an hour, 40 minutes.
Half of that trace? Oh no, wait, we've already used it.
And I know the way pretty well, so we should be able to sneak through. I can get
Cool.
us there.
I'm gonna cast See Invisibility and check the area for scrying orbs and other types of
Rolls, where are they?
Oh crap, I accidentally cast it twice.
See invisibility looking around. There is a single amber glowing orb that's slit down the middle, resembling an eye, 10 feet up, hovering around you, Haydn.
Rami! Oh, for
A
fuck's sake.
fave. It's got a fave.
Guys,
Mm.
he's gonna point.
What?
We've
What?
got
You mean
company.
there is
Hayden-
literally a thing there?
Yeah. Hayden's gonna take out his crossbow and he's gonna try shooting the orb, even though obviously that won't do anything.
Yeah, I just shoot the orb, it just goes straight through, and the eye kind of moves side to side quickly.
Yeah.
Did you
What's
say you
wrong?
could?
Ascor draws his rapier, ready for some kind of fight.
Did you say it can be dispelled? I can do that thing.
Yeah, it's like right about there, and like Hayden will kind of like point to it so you can dispel it.
Like just up there, or like far up there, or
Like right there, and he's gonna use Mage Hand to point at it directly.
I was just gonna point from the other side of what, like here?
Yeah, there.
Probably if like whoever's watching, Rasha like peers up really close to it and like squints like this. Okay, he's gonna like grope around in midair and go for the dispel magic.
Okay.
I think I need to roll.
Wait,
it's
what level is Scrying? Yes,
third level.
You do need to
Yeah.
level. Sorry. Yeah.
And to level. Oh well.
No.
If you insist, DM. Oh, it's a good roll. It's a good roll. It's 18 plus 5 for 23.
23. Yeah, absolutely. It all kind of fizzles out of itself and kind of evaporates and just kind of scatters into orange dust around your head.
You do it work.
Yeah, you got it.
Great.
Right.
As it goes off, you notice that probably because we were close enough to it, as it sort of sparks or whatever go off, a kind of crackle happens around Ascor, and you see a sort of dome appear around him, like a flash of like a kind of egg-shaped dome, very briefly for a second, just turns white and then fizzles out. And he drops down to his knees and clutches his chest and starts sort of coughing. Seawater begins gushing out of his mouth, and just like a full-on fucking bat just comes out, flops onto the floor, and it's jumping on the floor like that, and then black dust dissipates. He's still on his knees coughing, still hair dripping with seawater.
You're meant to chew those when you eat them, right? You're meant to chew those.
He doesn't say anything, just gasping for air.
Man, Roman really got you hard there.
I'm going for Roman, speaking of him. We
Cass
cannot
is going to go
stay.
up behind Ascor and give him a whack on the back to see if anything else comes out.
Nothing else comes out. In fact, lots more air is being gasped in. But he looks up to Rataval and says, "You've got to warn people before you do those things."
What? Stop this cry. Whatever. We need to move.
Yeah, we should probably head off soon.
So anyone go to pick up Roman?
Yeah, I'll go find him. Whatever state he's in.
You find Roman sitting on the floor, kind of a hand like kind of over like this, kind of knees up, sobbing into his arm. The area around him is covered in kind of scratches and chunks taken out of the wall. Much of the rocks have been kind of eviscerated on the floor. There are kind of weird stains and patches, and like, even now kind of tendrils and shadows along the wall, where clearly a lot of emotion has been expressed in a very small area.
Rasha, deeply uncomfortable with emotion, coughs. He says, hello, Mr. Roman. Are you okay? You seem not okay. That is really obvious, but, I told them off. I said they were really bad. I think they are a little bit sorry. I think they just maybe see a lot of your brother in you, where you are concerned. We were really hurt by his betrayal and all that, and I think it is hard for them to accept you. So, you're quite grumpy, so that doesn't help.
Sort of like sniffs, but just sort of like rubs his hands, and he looks at you, and his eyes are all like red around where his like kind of yellow gold irises are. Well, I suppose our feelings towards Lenny are one thing we all have in common.
I think they just don't understand that yet. And I also don't think they understand, what you went through. I don't think you probably want to talk about it a lot, but it might help them understand, because, I think anyone would be a bit, he said grumpy, but a bit more than grumpy after that, so I think they just don't get it. I don't really get it either, but I can see it, right? So
I lived it, and I don't get it either. I wish I could feel the way that I felt before, but nothing makes sense. And nothing fits, and I feel out of place, and everything is wrong, and I've come back to a place I don't even recognize anymore. And every step I take, in this short time I've returned and tried to make things right, has just made things worse. So we've got that going for me as well.
You
Yeah.
just hear down the hall, Zug yelling, "If he's not coming, just leave the dickhead!"
That's so mean.
Roman, look, I've felt sort of out of place everywhere I have been. And it's not, a comfortable way to be, but I guess where I am going with this, eventually you'll find a way to become more comfortable with things that might seem different or bad or worse than what like the sky really scared me when I came out of the Underdark because it was so big, and it is still really awful. I hate it, but I guess if I am with all of, like Aku and some of the others, maybe not all of them, but at least it is a bit more comfortable, and it helped me a lot. And maybe it can become that for you as well, like even if the rest of the world sucks and is different.
You're on mute, Lauren.
Sorry.
Ugh.
Rasha, I appreciate your kind words and your empathy and sympathy. I really do. Not to be dismissive, but I eclipse your lived experience and your lifetime by several. And what I have seen, no amount of empathizing can really come to explaining away what is happening to me and what is happening around me.
Wait, are you old?
Well, no, not in strict terms. I'm still quite young myself.
That came out really bad. You
But
don't look old. That's why I had to ask.
Thank you. In my own capacity, I'm not old, but compared to you, I suppose I am very old. Very, very old.
Oh, well, if I don't know, if everything else fails, we can just kill Essek, punch your brother a bit, and maybe fix him, and then kill these Zehir guys, and maybe things will go back to normal.
Of everything you've said, those last couple of things do sound like activities I can get behind.
Right.
Haydn, it's at this point you hear in your mind, in Ascor's voice, you just hear, he's blackmailing him and patronizing him, just like his brother would have done. Keep an eye.
Is Roman actually within like hearing distance of us? Like, are we overhearing this conversation?
300 feet away, so most likely not.
Wait, sorry, I thought we were all...
No, so Rasha went to get Roman.
Yeah.
I thought we all went. Okay.
No, we sent Rash on his own because the rest of us all just got into a fight with we're either punching or being strangled by Roman.
Cool.
I
say nothing. I hear nothing. I say nothing.
I appreciate you returning to explain these things to me, but perhaps it is best if I do not travel with your group any longer. I do not blame you all for not trusting me, given the situation that you found me in and what your history with the Lenya or whoever it was that you were friends with in his place. I'm not sure I can do anything to repair the damage that's done to your trust. It's not within my power.
No offense, Roman, but if you don't travel with us, I think you'll just get arrested and probably killed by Essek rather than other way
He could
around.
certainly try.
Yeah. But look, they are, you have a lot more experience than them, so maybe you get it, but they are just a little bit, I don't know, jumpy, and it's not personal, really, Roman. It isn't, and I think they will get over it. It just you might have to work at it, or maybe we will have to work at it a bit. I don't think they really listen to me because I am just, a stupid rock man, I think, as they say, but...
No, the reason they do not listen to you is not because of anything to do with you. It is because of their own shortcomings.
Well, we can keep trying anyway. I mean, Zug is, if you just give him mayonnaise, I think he will like you. Just if you sit and eat things with him and have beer and I don't know, he talks about normal things like I don't know, God stuff. If you just maybe do that, he will think you are a good guy. He thinks a lot of people are great when they are really not great, so I don't think it is that hard to, make a bond.
I was a guard for almost 50 years, so I
Really?
suppose that much we have in common.
Oh, you are old, huh?
And that was just my first job.
Right. Well, then you will be best friends with Zug. And
Mhm.
Haydn, as you know, Haydn is now a murderer, so you know.
And the Scion of Orcus.
And the Scion of Orcus.
So we have so much in common, of course.
Yeah, on that note, actually, while we are away from the others, so Ezekiel had this body, right? Nadan's body. So how...
No, I don't believe that this is anything to do with Essek.
But how did it end up with, the guy?
Was it Balin or Bylan? Sorry, Jamie.
Bylan.
And he is part of like the city sort of.
He's essentially head of like the military.
Okay.
Yeah, head of the military, and therefore has pretty big sway over the guard.
Yeah. Bylan, he's head of all security in the city. It makes sense that if there was some sort of infiltrator from Lolth's side, it would return to him and he would be trusted to take care of it. I can only assume that the Roar Watch and the dynasty at large is not aware of what is going on. What he was doing to that body, I could not explain.
I'm a little worried because when people die, they become stinky. So I think I might pray to Geb and ask if Nadan can be, I don't know, kept, not smelly.
Fresh.
Yes, fresh. Oh, that sounds horrible. I cannot. My friend is dead, and I'm talking about making him smell good. But you know what I mean.
If it would help, I could perhaps cast some sort of preservation spell on his body to keep it fresh.
Yeah, we will just need to be careful because now they are suspicious about the bag.
I mean, if I know my brother, there are many suspicious things in that bag.
Yeah, I put a lot of weird stuff in here.
But unless they know what they're looking for, or they turn the whole thing inside out, it will not become known. So just protect the bag. Oh, actually, bear with me. And he sort of like flicks his wrist and kind of does some sigils like he's thinking really hard. I just want to double check wrist pocket and how long that keeps stuff in there for.
You're gonna straight up put our best friend's body in a wrist pocket?
Well, put the bag in a wrist pocket.
Okay.
While you sleep, I could hide the bag in another dimension itself that no one else would have access to.
You can't do that to a bag of holding, can you?
Put a
Just let it
cause,
happen.
just says cause one object in. Yeah.
I think someone
There's
who
weird
No,
rules
just-
about bags of holding because they're
Yeah.
an
Yeah,
entire
just-
dimension in themselves. So
Just let it happen.
See what happens.
I
Maybe
feel-
it explodes.
We don't know that.
I feel like Roman should
So-
at least do an Arcana check because I feel like he would have studied this at some
It doesn't
point.
go to another dimension. It goes to an extra dimensional space.
Yeah,
I
sure.
think it's the
Good luck with that.
same-
Remember who the DM is.
Should I make an Arcana check?
Yeah,
Yes,
make
you
an Arcana
should.
check.
Make all the checks. Make it with advantage, and then
No, don't
add a
make it with
lucky point.
advantage.
I got a 23.
23. Holding.
We didn't
Placing
get
a
that.
bag of holding inside an extra dimensional space created by handy had a sack called Xhorhaus or similar item instantly destroys both items and opens a gate to the astral plane.
Well, if you
So
want
the
to go to the
dance
astral
gonna
plane,
be like that shooting stars meme, just.
Oh, I just, it's not even like the bag can go to a different plane. It just can't be put in an extra dimensional.
That's
like
fair, okay.
specifically what you said.
That is specifically.
Yeah.
what-
Also, Jamie, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't that then also like immediately destroy everything within like a 15-foot radius of it or something?
It basically everything
Yeah.
within it's basically a black hole, a 15-foot black hole that would require a strength check to not kill the player characters
Oh,
around.
Roman and Nadan are the shooting.
Yeah. Shooting stars in our memories because you're both dead.
Cool. Well,
Yeah, this sounds so cool. Let's do it.
On second thoughts, perhaps this is a bad idea. But you could
Oh.
entrust it to me if you felt that way while you sleep, and I could watch over it, lest slippery hands or slippery phantom hands try to get a hold of it again.
I sleep lightly, so I'm not worried about not spotting it. I just
I would be worried given the company you keep.
yeah, the scion of Orcus, huh?
And his little friend.
Speaking of the scion of Orcus and his small friend, maybe we should go back. Do you feel ready to face them? I mean, you are less puffy, like.
Do I look like I've been crying?
Yes.
He asks Rasha.
No, not really. Not a lot. A bit, maybe. Slightly. Maybe you're allergic to, he looks around the cave for the nearest mushroom. That one.
Actually, on second thought, and he stands up and sort of dusts himself off. I've lived long enough not to be embarrassed by or afraid of my own emotions.
I had somebody in the tavern say to own your vulnerability because it is strength if people see that you are vulnerable. Yeah. Maybe they will like you because you are crying.
And certainly, if they don't like me, and he super quickly and really coolly, I don't know if Rasha would probably pick this up given his passive perception, but he whips his sword out, does it, and brings his echo in at the same time to do a really cool move, and sort of back to back with his echo, showing how cool and strong he is. It's and I would like to see them try it.
Yeah, you're so strong. So yeah,
thank you.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
Great. Good.
Echo. Sword away.
Good chat.
Indeed.
I guess we make our way back to the party.
Okay, if you guys are chatting about anything as you're coming back, but you return and Roman does look like he's been through the ringer. And
All right, come on, guys. We gotta go. I've got less than 45 minutes left on this, and we need to keep an eye out for scrying orbs. So let's get moving.
This way, if you'll all just follow me.
Oh,
Hayden
wait, we didn't decide which soup we were going to eat.
We'll decide when we get there.
You'll eat whatever soup's on the table.
Oh.
I'm so excited for soup at the brothel.
Soup of the day? Wait, why are you going to a brothel to get
We're
soup?
not going to a brothel, I promise.
I was going to say
so
you're getting soup at the
I don't
brothel.
think that's something you can just assume.
What if they serve really good soup?
Maybe they do serve soup at the brothel, but it's... I suppose things... Perhaps I'm a little out of touch.
Am I wrong? It's a
Perhaps
brothel.
we could go to a tea house as some sort of compromise.
I take it we're walking and talking here.
This is
They
a
don't-
jogging conversation.
They don't serve soup at a tea house. They only serve tea.
Isn't tea a kind of soup? Aku drinks his...
Soup is
but,
a hot drink.
Yeah, and Aku drinks his teas like soups, same thing, right?
he is not soup.
Aku, what do you say? Brothel?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, he is.
Hey.
Hey-yo.
I thought you would have been on my
Certainly not
side.
with you, Ascor.
You've changed, man. You've changed.
While we're walking, does anyone have a? Does any of you guys have a spell that can clean me up a little bit? I look a bit
Some Presti, perhaps?
Has anyone got some presty?
I can mend your broken clothes.
What is Presti?
I didn't say that.
You get no
I have a
rest from
towel.
me.
Well, I can have a go.
A grubby.
Come here. Come here.
Okay.
And
Oh
Ascor
my god, he's gonna give him a rough.
It's gonna like
assumes
cloud.
like a position like this.
A minor illusion,
And,
your skin blue.
Don't do anything weird. We're going to a place where we need to be able to get through the door.
And he puts
Oh my
fingers
God.
to the shoulder of your clothing, and yeah, prestidigitation. Boop, it's gone. You are clean as a whistle.
All the
However,
vomit
just-
and blood is.
However,
Praise Ascor.
However,
Oh, no.
on Ascor's sleeve is now just caked in all the vomit and blood, everything. It's like, what? No! It begins.
Just
Great.
snorts, and
Oh.
smirks, and looks over at Roman with a smile.
Where
And
we're
casting
going.
prestidigitation, he sort of every pack gets a little bit. It's just evaporating. Ugh.
Where we're going,
gross.
they won't care what you look like. It's fine.
I thought you just
It's
said they
gone
did.
now.
Oh, they care what I look like. I can't show up on the door looking like this.
Oh.
Guys, is this the same kind of tunnel, Cass, as, you know, the one earlier where we got stopped by all the guards and had to punch them to get away?
I'm assuming, DM, I would know a relatively sneaky tunnel to get
The
home.
sneaky tunnel. Yes, absolutely you would. I would say you
Sneakiest.
can make a single stealth check with advantage as a group to not be disturbed. This location.
Mr. DM, I
Yes.
am going to pull a leaf out of Luke's book and utilize my background feature, which is Urchin.
Oh,
My
yeah.
feature, City Secrets. You know the secret patterns and flow to cities and can find passages through the urban sprawl that others would miss. When you are not in combat, you, and companions you lead, can travel between any two locations in the city twice as fast as your speed would normally allow. So,
Wonderful,
Just-
excellent.
Praise Gab.
Background feats, guys. Check your background features.
Check your
Oh,
background.
have any.
I picked a background and it might actually be good for this as well. I don't know, because we're going to Corona District where like commoners are, right?
is it
did you
the
pick
wear a
Noble?
mask and wash your hands feature?
Did you pick Noble?
You
No,
got a
no,
rustic folk hero or
I've
something.
got Heart of Darkness.
Oh
What
shit!
does that do?
What does that do?
I like
Those
that
who
bait
look
too.
into your eyes can see that you have faced unimaginable horror and that you are no stranger
Yeah.
to darkness. Though they might fear you, commoners will extend every courtesy and do their utmost to help you.
Oh, interesting.
wow.
Basically, people feel kind of sorry for you. Like, I've seen some shit, man.
Those
Oh.
haunted eyes.
So Hayden,
My
you can
guild
roll with
member background feature always helps with crime.
everyone, including Hayden, can roll with advantage. For this.
I got
Yes.
25 because it wasn't my best roll.
What are we rolling again? Stealth?
Stealth.
Stealth.
An
What did you say? It was
Fine,
stealth,
my
right?
best roll.
25 is it's plus 11, so that wasn't a great advantage roll.
I rolled a 10.
16.
I rolled a nat 20.
18.
26.
So glad I rolled well.
So collectively,
I'm still crying.
Most of you have done well enough to avoid it, and with Kaz's help, with Hayden's knowledge of the city, you make your way very quickly to the Corona District and pop up next to a busy part of the city.
Oh, but
Um,
DM. Sorry.
yes.
Just to clarify, I was using my sea invisibility along the way to continually scout and check for any new scrying orbs.
Another one did not appear.
Cool.
Hannah, would you like to describe the dwelling? or
Can
shall
I explain? Can I just have Cass do a thing and then I'll let you describe the
Yes,
dwelling?
absolutely,
Just- I'll just send you a quick thing and just
Esky, we're getting a bit of Darth Vader
Oh,
through it, I think.
sorry. Thank you for pointing that out.
Doug's thinking about soup.
She's really hungry.
Aww.
You see,
Soup.
multiple times you hear his stomach just grumble.
D&D boy Zug in the chat.
Okay, so
No, I'll just do Cass's little roleplay
yeah,
thing.
sorry.
So as we're getting there, he sort of starts to look a little bit antsy, and his tail that's around his waist starts to like twitch a bit. And as you're like 2 streets away, he turns around to the whole group, and like it's not often you see him looking kind of on edge, and it's a bit weird to see him looking on edge. And he just turns and looks at all of you, and he like puts his hand up and just like points to each of you and just, now you guys have got to be on your absolute best behavior here, okay? No swearing. No being really rude. Say thank you for everything you're given, and just good behavior, manners, stuff like that.
How do we need to look like? Do I need to be a drow
No,
or?
like you are now is fine. They won't judge. Just good manners, good behavior, pleases and thank yous, and don't tell them what we were doing. Don't mention what I do.
Sorry, go ahead.
Don't mention what I do. Don't mention what you've been doing. It's all good. We've been out at the artisan guilds. We've been buying, and selling nice art and doing trades, and that's all we've been doing. Okay.
I have one question.
Yes.
Can any of you change my appearance? I believe I am a wanted man all across the city.
Oh, these people aren't gonna want you. It's fine.
I can make you a hat.
I can assure you.
So it's a brothel.
It's not.
We're going to a brothel then.
It's not a brothel.
See what you did there.
Haydn
Don't
Cas.
be modest. You're just a regular here, aren't you?
I'm gonna pull a bit of fleece out of my sleeve and kind of twist my hand in the air like this, and then suddenly a mustache will poof onto Roman's face, and as Haydn casts minor illusion.
A white mustache.
Yeah, there you go, mate. Your sword.
Big mustache.
What do you think?
You look your age more, yeah.
Haydn casts again, and suddenly like a pair of round spectacles and like a slightly fake nose also appear.
Ascor just looks like a beefy bodyguard with like big sideburns.
Why are you disguising yourself?
What?
He just likes doing it.
How long
Fair
is
enough.
that gonna last, guys? Because if this drops while we're in there, that's gonna be a problem.
Oh, it only lasts a
Why-
minute,
why?
and then as he says that, it kind of shimmers and fades.
Look, the people here aren't gonna be looking for you. It's fine. Just trust me on this one. It's fine.
You want to insight check this guy? Is this some kind of trap? Like, what's going on? Why is this so chill all of a sudden?
It's not chill. He's just wanting you to not be weird.
The hardest thing.
I have an idea what's going on.
DM, may I insight this?
Yes.
That's a glorious 22.
Can I roll? I'm gonna roll either persuasion or deception. I'm not gonna specify which.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna roll it just in case.
Well, we know it's deception if you're not specifying it.
It was a 20.
If you had nothing to hide, would you just
No,
say?
it's just, this isn't like. This is very important to Kaz.
What did you roll, sorry?
20.
This just
DM's
seems-
correct. DM's correct. This just seems very important to him.
Well,
that important
okay.
to Ascor?
alright.
And then as he turns around and gestures you guys to follow, you guys see him like readjusting his stuff, and he's like closing the front of his shirt a little bit and running his hands through his hair and kind of like flattening it a little bit so it doesn't look quite as messy.
Oh wait, is Cass still wearing the sexy outfit from yesterday?
He is. He's got his armor in bits over it, but he's still wearing his kind of. So you see him trying to like close it, and yeah, we'll approach the dwelling if you'd like to just.
Right before we enter, Ascor turns to Zag and just, he whispers it, doesn't say it telepathically, and just says, I think it's his parents' house. And turns around and walks in.
Who does
We're
he
not
say that
saying
to?
we're knocking on the door like a.
So, as you
Follows
guys
on
approach, this
I
whole
bet they have
district is a
food.
very ramshackle kind of lots of places that seemingly are very old. They're kind of either carved into the very stone that it's built into, or kind of the dark iron and rock that's keeping it together is a bit crumbly around the outsides. And they're kind of like lots of those things where kind of houses are built on top of each other. But somehow this one is ever so slightly separate, like a couple of inches between it and the ones either side of it, with a small little garden outside.
Aw.
The building itself, you kind of, if you look around, you imagine maybe it's because no one kind of trusted building over it or on top of it. It looks like a wind, like a blow of wind will kind of pull it apart. There are 2 floors. and the door kind of looks a little bit rotted. The stones, as I said, are kind of very weathered, crumbling in some places. The garden's relatively well looked after, and the street outside is, again, relatively busy as well, as you kind of huddle in and go and you knock on the door. And the door flings open, almost as if it was like half expecting it. And those of you peering inside in the dark can make out kind of one figure at the door and one very short two short figures and one further back. Kind of both. Those of you who have dark vision can see it very clearly. Those of you who don't, make out the figures no more than about 3-4 foot tall. You can see that the first figure is kind of got like very grey hair in kind of buns and kind of more falling down. Can make it into quite a well-made, surprisingly well-made given the house. Kind of nighty and a cap on, and the one at back seems to be a little bit in a rocking chair. It seems to kind of open the thing. As you just hear, and where have you been? And what is this? This is vomit! And just kind of immediately jumps up. Why have you thrown up? What have you been doing?
Mom, you know my stomach sometimes gets a bit funny when I get
As he
nervous.
kind of grabs Kaz and yoinks him in. Are these your friends? Are you all staying? Has he been behaving? Have you offered them tea?
Yeah, he offered us tea on the way here. He was actually listing out the different flavors that you have.
In fact,
Actually,
that's
I
why
was
we're here.
offered
We
no
came
tea.
here for, well, tea.
And soup.
Well, you're all welcome. Come in. We have tea. We have soup, as he says. Just like staring a little bit. Are you okay? What is this? Why have your clothes got vomit on them?
I mean, they're mostly clean now. I thought he did a better job. I'm sorry. And he's still trying to like close the gap that's showing his chest so that his mum doesn't notice.
Ascor, so very briefly connects with Rasha Romen and just says, and by the way, don't say the word brothel. And then also differently just turns around and turns to Zug and just winks and just go a sort of knowing wink like, I told you so.
Rasha blinks and replies to Ascor and says, "Wait, is this not a brothel?"
Does he say that out loud?
Zug just like elbows you in the
You
ribs.
say that out loud.
No. I don't know.
okay.
He's used to it from Ash.
Yeah.
Thank
like,
God.
like this, so as you come in, this is a very small dwarven woman. And they're very old, very like wrinkled, kind of at this point you can barely see kind of the hair is kind of all along. Very much like reaching up, like bent at the tip, kind of like trying to like brush the dust off of Kaz's shoulders and like pat him
like,
down a little bit. Like, are you okay? Do you
He
need anything?
dutifully gets down onto his like squats down to his knees so that she can fuss him better, but he looks mildly reluctant while people are watching.
Are they
Yeah.
dwarves or Duragar?
Dwarves.
Dwarves, just
Aww.
The one at the back kind of goes, kind of puts his hand up and goes, hello.
Hi there.
Kind of waves a little bit at all of you. He's kind of like rocking in his chair, kind of on a window, kind of looking out. You imagine he might have seen you coming, but he seems to kind of be a bit focused on the wall. Like, all of you, food. We might just have enough. You should have warned me.
Please pardon our
Lally ho. Haydn will greet them in Dwarven.
Wonderful. Speak back in Dwarven.
That's so cute.
It's been a while. Nice to meet you, Dana. Did you tell them my name?
No, Mom, I haven't told them your name yet. We hadn't quite got to.
Well, I'm sure you were very busy.
Eskew. Darth Eskew.
Dark side over here.
Wait, is it reset?
It was real intense for a second there.
Okay. As you're kind of, as a kind of, like, when he goes, well, and so somehow, much like moving around in activity, you are all sat down at a table. As she's kind of going, well, what have you been up to then? And she's kind of like pouring this like really nice home-smelling soup. You guys notice the inside of this is surprisingly nice, given the outside. The carpets are very well cleaned and looked after, and clearly well cared for. A lot of the silverware kind of reminds you of Roman's house.
It's been a long-standing job, guys.
Some of the pictures hanging in the wall are nice. Like a lot of the furniture is well looked after and seemingly new. Like you kind of see the kitchen out the back. The elderly man hasn't joined you either, but the elderly female dwarf is kind of running around. Dana is running around and kind of serves you this lovely home-smelling like mushroom root vegetable stew with undefined meat. But it smells very nice and homely and earthy. Yeah, what have you been up to?
Just doing some jobs, work for the guild, making some deals, buying and trading some art, the sort of thing I always do, Mom. Oh, that reminds me, and he like taps the table and then like reaches into his like pouches and pockets, and he's gonna pull out some gold and stuff that he'll have probably picked up earlier in the day, and he's just gonna pass it to his mom.
Oh. Yeah. You shouldn't have the lot last time, and more than enough.
Yeah, but it'll help.
I will hide it for you, but I'm not taking this.
Mom, it's not a big deal. We're gonna be moving anyway, so.
And she kind of disappears with it and kind of leaves you alone for a minute or two while she goes to hide it, presumably.
Okay, we keep quiet. You don't tell him anything about the heist, okay?
So the other artists cannot they cannot spy on us here.
No, I because of the things that I do, I kind of had some wards set up without my parents knowing, just so that if I didn't want anyone following me, or since I still live here, I didn't want them getting pulled into all the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's fine. There's wards. Nothing can Scrying isn't here. Things can't follow us. It's hard to look at if you don't know where it is. That's why they don't get broken into much.
As you all taste the food, could you all make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Oh no!
Dear, oh dear, it is a brothel.
Mom, mine's 17. Mom, why?
Cas can have advantage, but 17 passes, so that's fine.
I'll do it anyway, just in
Oh
case.
no!
12.
18 on my second one. Fuck yeah!
26.
Okay.
Boy.
Those who score over 15, this soup is delicious. My God, is it spicy? As you're used to, if you have over 15, you have an advantage on Constitution saving throws for the next 24 hours. However, below that, it is very spicy. You're kind of spluttering a little bit, eyes watering. It's nice, but this is a lot.
Oh, it's so good, but it hurts.
Mom's soup is just.
Roman's gonna take a sip, and instantly, like, his ears just like turn bright red, and he's just gonna cast Chronal Shift and kind of return to a time where he didn't take a sip of the soup. Yes, I'm actually not very hungry today.
There's bread rolls. Do you want some of the bread rolls?
At
Yeah,
that,
I would
take
really
a turn.
like
It's
some
what
bread
was that I heard?
rolls.
What was that I heard? There are seconds.
Oh, Mom, I'll have at least 2 more. You know me, I'm still a growing boy.
Oh, this bread is really
Zog
good.
just lifts his empty bowl. He's got like tears streaming down his face, and his mouth is completely
Just kind of
red.
grabs it after you go to refill it, come back, and like, none of you are leaving until you have had your fill. I presume you've all been looking after my boy here, and kind of puts the
God,
hand on.
I actually
that's
only
so
eat
good.
bread, if you don't mind. Just lots of bread, please.
Yes,
Absolutely, she like goes a whole loaf in front of you.
Oh, yeah, that's so good.
this bread is so good.
Are you not hungry? Like looking at Ghost. Sorry, Ghost Roman. Oh
Ghost
my God!
here?
Stop this! Stop this brain. Roman.
Ghost is at the table.
Wait,
Hungry is anything I can
This is
get you?
gonna
I
end
will
the
not.
session.
I will not have
Rasha.
hungry guests.
Rasha, reach into the pocket of the jacket I gave you. There's some hors d'oeuvres still in there.
I recently ate, so it's rather late. Sort of intermittent fasting. It's
Are you
outside my
sure?
feeding. It's outside my feeding window.
she
thank you very
she
much.
narrows her eyes, stares at you like, "Are you sure?"
Is she casting some kind of spell on
No!
me to like, make me eat it?
It's called
No.
mum.
Smell of a
It's
mother's
called
love.
mumming you.
No.
DC saving throw 500.
what- No, thank you very much, but I'm very full.
Stare at you a little bit.
Roman's looking at the silverware, sort of like,
That's very nice, isn't it?
yes, was this a gift from your son?
Yes, a recent one.
A recent one. He has excellent taste.
Yeah, I do. I have great
Well, that's
taste
why he
in
buys and
silverware.
sells art. He's very good at it. He makes a lot of money.
Buys art. He is in the business of purchasing things. That's so interesting.
Well, didn't you all know? I thought there was one. What do you all do?
Oh no, Roman's new to the group. These are some of my friends from work, and Roman's a recent addition to one of the guilds. Just caught up.
Oh, are you taking him under your wing?
I don't really do that well.
Roman just
he's very good.
Roman just stares in like 90-year-old
Cass is gonna cast
Xhorhaus
message.
intro.
Cass is gonna cast message to Roman and just give me a break. This is my mom. We're moving soon. Just let it be. She doesn't need to know.
Yes, I have only just recently left my den and I am searching for education and vocation. And Cass has very kindly agreed to teach me his trade.
That's my boy. Looks very proudly at you. Looks proud of all of you. Did you like it? The soup?
Soup's great. Always great,
It's
Mom, isn't
amazing.
it, guys?
It's positively delightful.
Yeah, it's real good.
Is this home cooking?
Yes, that's a family recipe.
Yeah.
I swear you started making it spicier once I got a bit older, though, and we realized I could handle the spice.
Well, we
But
the
can you
original
handle the
dwarven
spice,
recipe. It was
boy?
probably a little bit, but you were so good at all that stuff. We knew you could handle it. Anyway, the rest of you are more than welcome. Me, Casa, you, Casa. Kaz knows everything, and I'm sure you're all as wonderful as he is.
Thanks.
Hmm.
Cass is
Is
turning
there-
like a deeper shade of crimson. Just
If there is, I'm sure you have much to talk about. I will leave you alone. I'm going to go look after Bertram. He needs a, And if there is anything, I'm just in the other room. I'll be back in a bit. Kaz,
tell Dad I said hi, Mom.
I will too. It's kind of like looks at you and nods as he kind of goes away and kind of goes off, and you can see him in the other her in the other room, kind of leaning down to chat to the dwarf in the rocking chair. You guys are semi-alone. Probably any loud raised voices could be heard from the other room, but
All right. I guess if you guys want to rest here tonight, that's fine. We might have to move a few things around the living room, but got the space.
Oh, I can sleep anywhere. It's fine.
Yeah.
Hayden kind of looks at Cass. Get a roof?
I do have a roof. We also have a cellar if you think that would also help.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Cool.
But you guys can rest up here if you need to. I'm sure Mom will cook you things in the morning too. Breakfast is never spicy if that helps.
Oh, thank God. Oh.
Actually, it's a delight to have some decent food.
Oh, thank you very
It's
much.
just been quite a while.
What you're saying about Aku's cooking, it's quite good, isn't it?
Aku's is wonderful, Aku. Aku, please. We've just had it a lot, especially in the Underdark. But
I'm gonna roll the
that
con
last
save for
place
Aku.
we were staying.
Roll the con save for Aku.
I like your cooking, Aku.
Aku glares at
Aku
Hayden.
simp.
Aku got a 22. So Aku is devouring the sip. It just looks up at Hayden. Aku glare.
Well, I was being serious. Never mind. Never mind.
Well, I just think it's somehow easier on the taste buds than what we had at Ghost's place, don't you think?
Sorry, Ascor, are you inviting me in for a second throttling? Is that what you're after?
And you not do it at my parents'
I see
house.
the bruises haven't quite faded, so I could top them up for you if that's what you'd
Please,
like.
remain civil. As a nobleman, you should know this.
If you're gonna fight, can you go do it in the alleyway? Because you're gonna upset my dad if you get all rambunctious in here.
We are not going to do that because we are all friends now and we are exercising patience with each other's quirky behavior. That is what we are doing now.
I think that's a good suggestion, Rasha.
Yeah, it sounds fair.
I can exercise my patience as long as the morning.
I don't know. What is your guys' plan in the morning then? Are you gonna be using that amulet of yours, or are you gonna be getting out of Dodge for a little bit?
What are we doing?
Well, I think it's one and the same, isn't it? We use that amulet, we're out of here. That's out of the immediate line of fire, I suppose.
Where do you need to go hidden on this box?
Hayden's gonna kind of look around.
So if you, sorry, there are symbols that have lit up on the side. If you wanted to make a if all of you kind of looking at it will notice that the sides that aren't engraved, of which there are probably about 6 now, so there's 9 in total.
Mhm.
The ones that aren't lit, there are symbols on them. If you wanted to know what those perhaps planes denote to, you could all make either Arcana or History rolls if Hayden chooses to show you and ask.
Yeah. So I was just gonna double check, like, are Cass's parents kind of out of the way and.
Yeah, they're in another
Okay.
room. As I said, like that sound would travel, but they
Yeah.
you can't see them.
Hayden will kind of lift his bag of holding up onto his lap and kind of stick his hand in, and then kind of like glance at Cass for like, is this okay to bring this out?
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so then he'll pull the box out and he'll place it on the table, and he'll kind of look at the sides. I've got the engravings on it again, and kind of twist it and look at it, and then place it in the middle and let everyone else have a look at it. And I'll do an Arcana check.
Yep.
See if I recognize what's on there.
So
That
this
is
is Essex Thalus's box.
Yeah, I mean,
Ah,
I know I've seen these things before, but I can't. It's been such a long day. I
mean, if you need any help, you did break into the room of someone who studied planar magic for like 20 years.
What do you mean? Whose room?
That I said that out of character, sorry.
Well, yeah, you're at the table, and we put it in the middle of the table.
Oh, I thought you were just specifically looking at it.
No. Hayden
Oh,
looked at
right.
it and then was like, I can't figure this out, and then I put it down on the table in front of everyone to have a look at.
I rolled a 19 looking for earthy pictures.
Okay. 19.
Uh,
Yeah, one of the sides bears a symbol that you've seen once or twice.
This is a rock.
Yeah.
Do I get advantage?
Yes, you do.
That
This
one
is-
looks like a dog.
This is definitely a rock.
I got 20.
Maybe there's a dog plane.
That is not a dog. That is
And this will be the first time Roman's seen this device, right?
a spider, Zug.
I think
Oh.
so.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
Squints at it.
Anyone else rolling to try to find anything out about this, or are we going to stay with that?
Listen,
Wait.
no.
Could everybody except for Roman please mute and deafen?
What? Oh, whispers. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. I'm so excited.
Okay, is that everyone?
Seems to
Just
be,
waiting
yeah.
for Erin. So, the planes you recognize instantly. The Shadowfell, it's the Astral Sea, and it's the 4 elemental planes are the ones missing. The Feywild has been activated, and 2, which seem to be celestial planes. So whichever god, any god's plane would have worked, but you perhaps recognize this as 2 of the ones that summoned in the ritual. You recognize some aspects of this device. Haydn is wrong. It is not a box. It is not going to open. It is a magical device that is absorbing these kind of planar energy, either to be released as a weapon or to be stored for some kind of experimental purpose. You understand that once this box is infused with all these different planes, energy, it can then be used rather than opened. There is no inside of the box. It is the gift, as it were.
So, does this have any connection to Luxon beacons? Roman probably being familiar with Luxon beacons as well.
No, it's like obviously as a multi-sided shape, it's not a similar thing. It's not a Luxon beacon. It is a magical device and potentially a magical weapon that you would know are occasionally wielded by members of the dynasty. And it's not quite that. There are deviations to it. It seems to be a particularly well-made and ones with extra sides. But it is definitely you've seen it used almost as a magical grenade a couple of times.
In its current state, does Roman believe that it could possibly be primed and used with the energy that's already been absorbed into it?
No, it would require all of it.
All of it. Okay.
It's like that's the final primer. You're not actually sure if this would be a grenade. Like the ones you've seen, the grenades have like, it's a similar shape and dimension, but the fact that you need so many planes to activate it is weird. You'd like take it to 1 or 2, and then the whole thing would activate with the energy from
And
that.
this has more sides than any of them. That
Oh,
he's
it has the same
got.
number of sides, but it requires more unique planes visited to activate.
Got it. So in theory, it draws upon a lot more
Energy.
dimensions to generate bigger energy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh boy.
Okay, get them back in.
Hello.
We're back.
Hello.
Eski's not back yet.
He's
Eski!
driving.
Eski! Eski!
Are you there? There.
Everyone spam
Hello.
the chat with Zug.
Nizug.
God. We've got
keep
no way of
moving my
we've got no way of
hand.
contacting him because he never checks Discord or
He never
anything.
checks chat.
He might,
There we go.
he might be using the
There we go.
program.
Oh my god, we got him!
Yay!
Yay!
Like I was sitting there watching, then the moment I tab out, it's like the second that you guys are done. I was like waiting for ages. Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
Roman, as he put it on the table, takes one look at it, stands up, and his chair kind of pushes back. And it's like, how did you get this?
How came you by this?
It's a delivery. It's meant to be
From
delivered.
whom?
Well, in my profession, you're not really meant to discuss.
Are you really in a position to be withholding secrets about something so dangerous in the situation that you're in? With people
Dangerous?
who could help you?
It's just a box.
This is no box. This is. This is a bomb.
What? You're
This is
joking.
a what?
A what?
You're joking,
he
right?
looks sort of over to where like Cass's parents are, and he sort of sits down and sort of like pulls the box, and he's handling it incredibly gingerly, sort of like turning it around, but like very preciously. This is no box. You are. I see you are laughing, but this is not a joke. These things collect dimensional energy and collate it, and when all of the sides are completed, that energy. Well, you know what a bomb is, right? You're looking confused.
You're trying to
If that- if
blackmail
if that's-
Ezekiel with a
If
bomb.
If that's a bomb, can we maybe not have it in my parents' house? Is that a...
It won't. I suppose it won't go off at the moment. Looking at this, the different. Normally, these things we use them in the Aurora Watch. They're smaller, have perhaps sometimes fewer sides, sometimes the same amount, but it draws upon dimensional energy, coalesces it, and explodes really in that sort of fashion. Sometimes uses grenades. This thing. This is something else. This is something much bigger with much more. Somebody very powerful has crafted this. I've never seen anything the likes of it before.
So you're telling me that there's
Sounds like
nothing
a-
inside?
This is the thing. This is not a box. This is a bomb. And if you take it to... It counts. However many... The second every side on this lights up, this will explode. And... It is not... Yeah.
We nearly blew ourselves up.
Oh, that would have not been very smart.
Who gave this to you?
What matters is that it's going to Essek Thalos.
You cannot give this to Essek Thalos.
Why does Essek Thalos want a bomb?
Why
I
is
seem
he
to blow
trying
something
to...
up.
Why has he captured my parents? Why is he taking over the guard? Why is
How
he doing
about-
anything?
How are we going to
Wait.
blackmail him? But maybe, because it is a bomb, right? Maybe knowing that is enough to blackmail him with, if you know who it is from and what he's planning to do with it. Maybe
Well,
that's
hold
what
on
we
there,
want.
Rasha.
I mean, he doesn't have
Maybe
the amulet.
somebody
so,
was
like-
trying to blow him up with it. No.
Somebody like Essek, he does not need the amulet to traverse planes.
You could
There
just
are
activate it
teams and-
yourself.
Perhaps, or there are teams of trained arcanists that is disposable who can conjure dimensional rifts that will just impart the magic onto it. They don't need to travel different places to harness that energy.
How big is this bomb that you are talking about?
Well, I mean, the ones that I've seen, smaller, less energy function. I mean, this could possibly level a whole city.
What?
That's a pretty big bomb.
We nearly just took it to some planes and blew ourselves up. Like, we actually just...
Haydn, I understand that you have a moral obligation to protect the interests of your profession, but it is of personal interest to me as well as the national security of my home that you confess to me who gave you this to bring this here.
The person who gave it to me is just the person who gives me my assignments. It wouldn't have come directly from her. It would have come from someone else to her to then for me to transport.
Understood.
We acquire things that need delivering, and likely what would have happened is Essek would have had a contact that purchased this or created this for him, and he purchased it off of him, and it was in a location that Essek did not want to travel to or could not travel to, and it was up to us to bring it to him. Why I was trusted with delivering this is I don't know why. Can I have that back? And he's gonna reach and try to take it back from you. Do you let him take it?
He holds onto it for a couple of seconds and then lets him take it.
He kind of takes it a bit more carefully than he's handled it previously, and he kind of considers it for a minute and then puts it back in his bag and hides it from sight.
This cannot... You cannot deliver this.
Yeah,
But I understand now why Essek in particular was so determined to get you to go back to him. But why he did not just wrestle it from your person when he had you, I do not understand.
well,
Did he know? That's what I want to know.
With how... With
Does
what
he
cast
know?
on you, he must know.
Yeah,
well, I know that he wants the delivery, but you seem to just recognize this at an instant glance, and you said that you used to work or study with him. Don't you think that he would also recognize on first glance that it's a bomb?
Absolutely, yes. If he does not already know that it is on its way to him.
So it's not
If he did not-
it's not someone trying to assassinate Essek Thalos.
We should be so lucky.
Yeah, praise Geb for that to happen.
So is he trying to use it to... Is he intending on using this? What?
This is not the leverage we thought it was. We needed this to be something we could use to blackmail Essek Thalis with to save Haydn, and I don't
Well,
know
I
if
guess
the
we just
fact-
have to kill him now.
Yeah, maybe, but is the fact that it is this kind of big bomb enough? Can we tell somebody else? Can we find out who sent it to him in the first place? Maybe I can ask Geb. Geb knows a lot.
Given that it was
Cass
violence.
is gonna send a message to Haydn.
Yeah, actually, at this point, Hayden's gonna stand up and excuse himself from the table.
Yeah, Cass is gonna really quickly send a message to him and just, do you remember who in the class gave you the job to deliver this?
Hayden's kind of gonna glance at Cas as he leaves the table, and instead of responding, he's just gonna say, where's your bathroom?
Oh, I'll show you. One sec. Excuse me. And Cass will stand up and go do the dutiful host thing of showing Haydn where the bathroom is.
Cool.
It's upstairs, probably.
Once Haydn is in the hallway with Cass, he's gonna drop his voice to a whisper and switch into Thieves' Cant. And you got any fucking idea about this? Is this something that people deliver? I know that I got sent on an assassination once, but this is a whole fucking different level. Like, I'm literally a grunt. Like, I am no one important. Why would this be entrusted to me?
DM, would Cass know? I mean, I'm assuming it's because Haydn's quite low in the running, but if he gets caught, it can't really be traced back because he's not high enough. And that's what Cass is going to be assuming. Does that sound about right?
Given Cass's bit, that might be a reasonable assumption. Haydn is perhaps not traceable, and whatever you just said.
Buddy, I've got some bad news for you, and we are talking at Thieves' Cant, but he will keep his tone down because he doesn't want his parents hearing him speak this weird language.
Yeah.
You're quite low in the pecking order is a nice way to put it, right?
Yeah.
You know, like outside the class, no one's really gonna notice if you go missing or if something goes wrong, you get arrested. No one's really gonna step in and try and stand up for your character, right?
No, I don't know anyone. Like,
that's kind of probably why you've been given such a big item. To be honest, I mean, someone who's got a lot of connections, it's gonna be obvious if they go missing. But someone like you, if you mess this up, they can't go back to them.
Are you suggesting that after I finish delivering this, Essek was gonna kill me?
I mean, if not Essek, probably someone else in the class would have sorted you out.
You can't. This.
It's like I told you earlier. These people don't really care about you. They just care about what you can do for them.
No, Khari looked out for me. She can't have known what this was. She doesn't study magic. Like, why would she know that this was a bomb? Like, I've studied magic for years and I didn't know that this was a bomb. Like, it takes a freaking genius like that guy back at the table to figure this out. Like, and Haydn's voice is starting to kind of rise a little bit as
okay, calm down, come on. The clasp has a lot of contacts. They would know from a specialist or whoever they got this from what roughly this item does. And look, you've got to start thinking whether or not your loyalty lies with people who are gonna screw you over like this, or if it lies with your friends here who are gonna help you get out of this mess. Because I mean, I know where my loyalties lie, and that's why we're moving shop real soon.
What am I meant to do though? Like, I deliver the bomb to Essek, and he either 1, kills me, or 2, detonates it and kills an entire city, and that's on my shoulders. Or I don't deliver it to him, and this fucking spell that he's cast on me just withers my life away, and I'm dead in 29 days anyway. Like,
Gotta be some other way you can break that spell he's put on you, surely.
I don't know. He's like one of the strongest wizards that Roman's ever heard of, and I don't know. Is that even possible?
I mean, yeah, sure, I've heard about wizards and clerics breaking curses and spells that are really powerful, but they'd have to be borderline godlike, I suppose. But there's a few people around, I'm sure you could put some
Few people
feelers down.
around.
Well, you know, there's all the wizards that any wizard that has a tower has got to be pretty powerful.
A wizard that has a tower? Like, where am I meant to find someone like that? Like, who's then gonna help me? Who I'm gonna go to and say, oh, you know, Essek Thalis cast something on me when I was breaking out of the Dungeons of Penance. And they'll be like, oh yeah, that sounds totally legit. I'll help you out. Not just, hold on, let me call up the Aurora Watch and send you back to where you belong.
DM, can Cass roll something to see if he remembers? Because he's done business in both, like, Tal'Dorei and like Xhorhaus and stuff, like, is there? Can he on like Wildmount? Can he roll to see if he remembers places that would have wizards towers? Because he's assuming they're quite powerful.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
He might be wrong. He might know nothing. What role would it be? Would it be
History.
Histoire? It's like an 11. It's not great.
Like other side of the main centers of learning, Rexcentrum, obviously Imon. You've seen like some towers. You've obviously also got the Cobalt Soul. Oh shit, what's the one in the Empire called? The one Fjord wanted to go to all along.
Soltris Academy.
Soltris
With the candle.
Academy.
The candles is the one in Rexentrum.
Yeah.
Wizard Towers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna look them up.
Cerberus
but,
Assembly.
Cerberus
Same.
Assembly.
Yeah,
Like famous
Casa-
wizards
yeah.
are very obvious. You also obviously have Vox Machina.
Do we have to go to the Cerberus Assembly to go find a certain Mr.
At
Widowgast
Vesterogna.
to go help us
Yeah.
out?
But maybe
He's way too
Maybe
young
like,
to do
maybe like
this.
10.
Yeah, we need like
yeah.
Trent Icketh.
You need
Gross.
yeah, there's some there's a
or
wizard's
Vox Machina.
tower. Yeah, there's a wizard's tower in Rexentrum. There's a wizard's tower in there's actually a pretty big one in Imon. I heard the wizard there is pretty good. Get you out of here for a while and you wait for things to calm down.
Practice my allura.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
It's pretty good.
We probably should go back to Mon anyway, because what's happening with Ascor's family?
What city is that happening in? Just so I know.
Amon.
In Amon. Okay, just
Yeah.
so I know where not to relocate.
Yeah, don't go there. I'll keep you updated where we're heading, so you know,
if I
to
were
stay
you-
as far away as possible.
When you're back in Amon, you might want to try and avoid meeting up with the class. Just if you want, I can send him a message and say I saw you here, and I'll
No,
I'll not mention that you left. So as far as they're concerned, you're here doing your job.
No, I'm gonna go message Khari. This has got to be
I
some
don't
sort of
think-
misunderstanding.
Do you want me to send her a message and I'll tell you what she says back? I'll just say that I met you and that we discussed the job I was semi-aware you were doing, and I'll see what response she gives. I mean, I'm a little higher up than you. She might give me a little more than she gave you. Clears the air, and at least that way you know how on side she is.
It should be fine. I don't think she wants me dead. There's no way that she's done this on purpose or is aware that this is happening. It's probably fine if it comes from me. We're close.
Cass gives Haydn a very apologetic but very doubtful look.
Don't look at me like that, Cass. Come on. She's the closest thing I have to family now. So I know your experience with the clasp has been, you know, like the other people get taken advantage of, but I don't think that this is like that. I know I haven't been paid great, but that's also because I'm new to it, right? So obviously it takes time to earn up the chain of command and, you know, get a bigger cut.
It shouldn't take that long. I was getting paid way more than you, way earlier than you.
Well, maybe you're just better at it than I am.
I don't think that's the problem. You seem pretty good at what you do.
Well, thanks, I guess.
You're welcome.
You should probably go back to the dinner table. They're gonna start wondering where you've gone.
All right. Give yourself a minute. And he pats Haydn on the shoulder and gives him another sad, apologetic, but kind of like think about it look.
The The rest of you.
Ducks his head and goes down the very short staircase.
The rest of you, have you been talking about anything? What's been going on?
Who has
Probably
the
about
amulet?
5-6 minutes.
Hayden has it.
Haydn has it.
You cannot let him leave this realm. You cannot let that box be charged up.
No.
Or at least I will not allow that box to be charged up while he is in any vicinity of my city.
So now the man that killed Nadan holds a giant bomb and the activation key for it. And the wand of Orcus. Do you think maybe for people's peace of mind we might redistribute some of these things?
Perhaps we should redistribute his life to the Shadowfell.
Wait, you mean...
Wait, whose life?
No, that is Roman. We need to help him, but...
I have certainly been tasked to remove less powerful people for less heinous crimes than he has committed.
Yes, but he is your friend, not... Well, I hope he will be your friend. If he is not one already.
Who are we talking about here? I'm confused.
You know, the Scion of Orcus? The
little scion of Orcus, yes.
that one.
Oh, Haydn, you mean?
Yeah, that.
Who possesses evil artifact that can absorb the souls of those around him, and a bomb which can level whole cities, and also a token which allows him to move freely between many of the realms in our multiverse.
Oh, he's not been the luckiest little man, hasn't he? Poor bastard.
Bad luck in killing Nadan.
Oh, that too.
I
Poor
don't know.
bastard.
No matter what, we need that amulet to get back anywhere else in this world. We cannot teleport to, I don't know, to Exandria. Wait, you know, the continent. Taldore, is that what you call it on the surface? We cannot go there without having to shift back and forth between planes anyway, so... I guess we just avoid the ones on the box. But I really want to go to the rock one. Can we just go there and, you know, not all of them so it doesn't blow up?
Well, if you left the box on this plane, then it would not need to be a worry. You could travel where you wanted. Only
Yeah.
the bomb being taken to these places is causing an issue.
Right. But do you think Haydn will let go of it? I did not get the sense he will.
No, I don't. And he is still withholding information from us about crucial things, I feel.
This
More
is what
context.
troubles me. He withheld the pact he made with the wand. Look what happened. Troubles me very deeply.
It is the price of power. Power not earned, anyway.
I do not know what to do. Where do we even go? We still have the problem with the ghost and the Kaifon. I mean, Aqua's people are still being threatened. I still might drop dead any day. I mean...
If there's one thing that I can reassure you of, if I even still know my brother or what is left of him, he can play the long game. You said it's been 10 years since
Yes.
he opened the portal last. It could be another 10 while he's hunkering down and figuring out his next move.
Right. I think it would take removing this bond, you know, I think that would take a lot of power. And I don't think we have it now anyway. It's a long time before we can go for Ghost, I think.
Hmm.
You have been gone a really long time, don't you think? Is the house, is it very big? Maybe the toilet is really complicated.
What are you talking about?
They've been gone a long time.
I'd say at this point you hear the telltale sound of Cass's horns just whacking on the ceiling as he comes down the stairs.
Actually, yeah, he must be walking like this.
Yeah, he's like awkwardly trying to get through, and like you hear him just go, "It never gets any easier." And then he comes back into the kitchen. Anyone want dessert? I'm sure Mom probably made something. That seems
Yeah.
like a serious conversation that I walked in.
Actually, I would like some dessert.
It's not spicy, I promise.
Thank you.
Cass will hop over to the pantry and go rooting for if Mama's made any cakes or anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Some cakes, and some kind of a bit frozen, a bit very cold at this point. You take them out, and some pies. Looks quite fresh. Kind of made with very tart berries. You seem to remember. Can kind of be taken out. However, as you do, as you go into the pantry, and a bit she comes back in and goes, "Have you finished all of the soup?"
Yeah, we finished the soup.
No dessert until you've eaten everything. Remember what I said?
I mean, I ate mine. I don't know about the other guys.
Okay, well, you can have it, but they can't.
I've
Thanks, Mom.
eaten a lot of bread.
Wait,
Is that
wait. I can have more soup? And dessert?
That guy.
But if the others aren't going to finish it, you can finish it. You're a growing boy too, aren't you? It's just slaps on side.
Just keeps eating anything that's put in front of him.
Yeah, Cass will bring out some pie.
Yeah. Puts it down, and there's some, very like the kind of red tart berries inside. If you take a slice, she kind of comes along and wait,
Orange is great.
where's the blue-haired one?
He has a bit of a stomach ache. He's not used to spicy food, Mom. He'll be down in a minute.
Oh, you should have warned. I'm sorry.
No,
Like
it's
no, this at this point, just noticed that some of your eyes are like streaming. Glad some of you liked it. Awkwardly kind of grabs it away and pulls it away, looking a bit, upset maybe. But
It is our weakness that we could not like it, not a fault of
it was really good, Mom.
okay, glad. Very good. I don't have guests that often. It's very nice to see you all. Has a word, please?
Oh yeah, sure. Bear with me a minute, guys. Don't eat all the pies. Just one slice for me. Just one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, he'll like duck his head a little bit to get through the next doorway, and
Yeah.
he'll follow his mama.
She'll kind of round on you and be like, "Well, are they staying?"
Yeah, they're staying the night, Mom. I told them we'll move some furniture down here, and if that's okay, obviously. And I don't have friends over.
It's okay. I could have had some warning. I could have got some different food.
Wait, it was unplanned, Mom. They're in a bit of a tight spot. Their inn canceled their reservation last minute. Does he need to roll deception?
No. He's a terrible host. And rude. And
You're not honestly, compared to the people who overbooked their room. This is a palace, and it's great in here, Mom. You really make it look nice.
flattery.
It's my
Are they-
specialty, Mom.
Oh, there is some trunks, but we are moving soon.
Yeah. If you want, I could ask if they're staying. I'm sure they wouldn't mind helping clear some stuff up once they're.
Oh, wait, I
settled.
couldn't trouble them.
Uh,
The extra hands would be nice, but I couldn't.
no, I'll ask him. You know I'm good at asking people for favors, Mom.
There's not too much trouble. Oh shit! Thank you.
We're gonna be moving stuff around to make space for them to sleep, so we could pack up a chunk of the living room before we settle down.
It's very true, very smart, and father will be fine. He's already. I've let him know what we're doing. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah, the dessert's all yours. Everything's fine. And just, are we leaving tomorrow or a couple of days? When were you thinking?
Possibly tomorrow. I need to check in with some things and put some feelers out. But how do you feel about Tal'Dorei, Mom?
Would your mom ever been to Tal'Dorei?
I
Would your mom
think
ever been to Tal'Dorei?
I mean, I think that they're dwarves. Maybe they have some family way over
Yeah.
there, but I don't think they've ever been
Oh,
to
I
Tal'Dorei.
I think we had some family from autumn relic once, but that didn't sound very nice. Maybe more the northern part I've heard more about, and nice
Yeah.
part. We can afford somewhere nice now. Maybe I've done something about the graybeards. I'll do some research. I've got some books.
Yeah, we can take the long route. We can go to some nice tourist spots, do some sightseeing on the way, and just work out what feels best. It's not like we can't afford it right now.
Have made an awful lot of money. Do they all make the money too, or is it just you because you're
Oh
special?
no, I mean I'm particularly good at making money. You know me and my big deals.
Yeah.
These guys seem like they're gonna do pretty good though.
I'm sure they will with your guidance. Although not for too much longer. I hope you will be staying with us when we move, won't you?
Oh yeah, I'll be coming with, and I'll probably find something to do wherever we end up.
And
Gotta tie up some loose ends.
we'll find someone to properly look after and look at your father. He's doing fine.
Yeah, that'll help.
And we shouldn't leave our guests for being rude. She kind of picks up another pie and takes out coming. Oh, Haydn, have you thought about what you wanted to say?
Yeah.
Cool. Unfortunately, for the second time this night, and I know it's boring, could everybody please mute?
That's fine.
So,
Okay. Lauren is on deafen?
yes, so taking headphones off.
Okay, cool. So back upstairs, after Cass leaves, Haydn starts pacing back and forth, and he's really agitated and kind of counting out words on his fingers and then shaking his head and thinking about it again and counting again, and eventually he takes out his little black notebook and writes a message in there, and then is like, okay. And snaps it shut, pops into his bag and pulls out his sending stone, kind of rubs it between his thumb and his finger, and then eventually speaks into it. And he says, hi Khari, it's me. Essek's box started glowing. Is it a bomb? Is he going to kill people with it? I might die soon. Help.
Well, Haydn, I was sleeping. I think we were told it was an explosive device. But why are you activating it on different planes? That wasn't part mission. 25.
Haydn goes to lift the sending stone back to his lips, but then realizes it doesn't warm in his hand and it won't activate.
Yeah.
And he just... Ah! And he, like, screams and throws it on the ground, and from downstairs they can probably hear this
Okay, we'll
noise.
we'll go
And
back.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Are we all dead because Hayden's assumed his final form?
Yes. No, you hear like a slam and a little bit of a thud upstairs as someone seems like they've stamped their foot down.
I'll be right back. And he's gonna run off being a dutiful host again.
Yeah, absolutely. You come upstairs and you'll see Haydn probably standing over a small, like, kind of rock shaped in a face on the floor and kind of stamping on it a couple of times.
I mean, as long as you're not gonna break our floorboards, this is fine. But can I ask
No,
what
I'm
exactly is going?
I'm sorry. He's gonna reach down and scoop up the sending stone, and he shoves it back in his pocket.
What happened there, buddy?
Just her response was just, I don't know what to make of it. And I can't message her again until tomorrow. It's
What was her response exactly?
Oh, Haydn, why have you tried opening some of the sides of the box?
And that what did you ask her specific wording? Were you asking her if she knew what it was, or?
I asked her if she knew it was a bomb, and she said she knew it was some sort of explosive device. I don't think from her response that she knows to what extent.
That's comforting. Not great, but it's comforting. Did she sound concerned for your well-being at all, or was it just...
She seemed more pissed off that I woke her up, but... I don't know. I don't know, you've given me a lot to think about, Cass. Seeing you here with your family and how they care about you and they're so warm and accepting and excited and happy to see you. I don't know, that just kind of made me think about what you've been saying, and I know that Khari and I aren't, blood related, so maybe it'd be too much for me to be expecting that from her. So it's probably fine.
I don't think blood has much to do with it. I mean, if you look at me and my parents, we don't exactly look blood related, and I think down to the nitty gritty, I'm not sure that's technically what we are, considering,
Yeah.
But, I mean, you find people that care about you and you stick with them, and that's the whole point of it. And if it doesn't feel like she does care about you the way you wanted to, maybe that's not good for you either. Something worth thinking about.
Yeah.
Take a step back and look at who actually seems to care about you for you,
Well, I thought she did. And I still think she does. It's just a lot to consider right now.
Well, there's pie downstairs if you think that'd cheer you up.
Is it spicy?
No, it's not spicy. It's a little bit sour sometimes, but there's a lot of sugar in there. It kind of covers it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll come downstairs with you guys.
Come on, get out. He's gonna give you a pat on the back and leave his hand there, just kind of comforting.
Thanks, Cass.
Ah, it's fine. You learn these lessons and you pass them on to the younger generation. Wait, how young are you compared to me?
How old are you?
Like 36, 37. What?
Oh, dang, you're old.
I am.
Got you.
I age like a fine wine. Give me a break.
I'm like 27, so.
That's not even that. He like hits you on the back of the head really lightly.
Zug, could you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, it's been a while
I
since
won't be
this has
happy about
happened.
it. I won't be happy about it though. I just need to find the actual tab. Where the fuck's it gone? That is a 13.
Okay, could you make a sleight of hand check for me?
What is Zug doing?
Excuse me?
What is Zug doing?
I don't know.
Doing what he's told.
That's 18.
18. Rasha, what's your passive perception?
21.
Almost absent-mindedly, you see, he doesn't even seem to notice, kind of stuffing his face. Zug's hand is wandering dangerously close to the bag of holding.
Rasha slams it on the table very quickly, being,
What, the bag of holding or the hand?
Your hand is
the
going in
hand.
the bag of holding.
Okay.
what
Ow!
on earth are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. We're talking about eating.
Why are you all always trying to pickpocket each other?
I see
Don't
any
have
hands
pickpocket.
going anywhere near this bag, all of us knowing what the contents are.
Ridiculous. I
What are
can
we
vouch
talking
for this
about?
man. I said before, he's a man of honor.
You know
What if I
what this
take your
contains.
bag? What are you talking about?
I am going to protect this thing with my life because there is a life inside of it.
Well, that's fine. You just don't have to worry
I mean-
about him.
I mean, he's not alive, isn't he? I mean, there's a body inside of it. I don't know if we'd say it's life.
There's a body
Sure.
inside of it, of course.
I mean,
Am I back downstairs by this point?
I will say they won't be
You
saying
would
about this
hear- you would
too
hear us
loudly in
saying
your
it.
thing. It's deliberately. So I would
Alright.
say there are steps on the floor as you're all presumably hushed by Haydn and Cas returning. Is there anything the group would like to talk about before you guys settle down, get ready for bed, help pack things away, move them, and potentially wake up the next day to discuss your plan?
my moustache would have gone by now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it only lasted a minute.
Immediately. Yeah,
it went a
minute.
long time ago.
It disappeared even before we opened the front door.
Roman just after we're sort of like trying after the whole hand and the bag thing. Roman sort of like leans over, not leans over, but sort of like looks at Rasha. He's like, and Aku as well. And he's like, "Do you think I should grow a moustache? What do you think?"
No, not at all.
No. Oh. What does
No.
Aku do?
Oh my god.
Can we hear him
Uh,
saying this?
Aku is like, couldn't hurt.
Can we hear this?
It
With
looks
the- with,
creepy. It was
with my-
creepy.
with my
Does it not
passive
make me look
20.
more
Yes, you see
age-appropriate?
this there.
Hey, why don't you try getting one of these? And Castle just like gestures his little soul patch.
I think that's more suited to someone more of the roguish persuasion.
Roman, you probably freeze ever so slightly, as in your head. You hear the voice
No.
of
No.
Mr. Thalis.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
off!
fuck.
Oh no. Can that get through the wards in
Yeah, it's anti-scrying, it's not anti-message.
Oh no.
Can speak.
Roman, I saw your infiltration. I am deeply worried. Meet me privately. You know where. I shall be alone. Bring no one.
Can I insight check a message?
No.
Spicy.
I can send a reply, right?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Thalis. That's all.
I love us. I love Roman.
Does he say that aloud?
No, message in your head.
Yeah,
messages in your
probably.
Rasha nods sagely. Yes, fuck Thalis, yes.
Yeah.
Come, Roman. You are not a child. You know, there are bigger threats than I right now. Maybe we can help one another.
This time, in his head, Roman says, I thought I was helping you last time, but it seems that you're only looking after yourself. Once again, you can go fuck yourself.
There's no follow-up this time.
Oh.
Zug's just staring at his hand. He goes, "Guys, I think I can mage hand."
Oh,
That's marvelous.
Why do you say this?
I don't know. My hand did something, and I didn't do it myself.
I think
Is that
that's
not-
called lack of control. That's like lack of self-discipline, isn't it?
is that not
No,
the
it's a-
opposite of mage hand? Your own hand doing something you don't control, whereas a mage hand is you controlling a hand that does not exist.
He just stares at you blankly. It's a hand, and it's not controlled like a mage hand.
No, you control a mage hand, that's the point. What good would a mage hand be if you could not control it?
I mean, I can barely control mine. It just does things like the bag thing earlier. That was totally my mage hand's fault.
Roman stares and 9-year-old wizard.
You
Maybe it's a different kind of mage hand.
having a bit of a weird muscle twitch over there. Zug.
No, I don't know. I think it was magic.
One could think of a few reasons a hand that you cannot feel could be good for, but perhaps not at the dinner table.
It's probably more of a body-stealing dragon hand, than a mage hand.
Body stealing dragon hand. Is that a
Right.
spell?
To
sounds
steal
very-
bodies?
That sounds very
Zug?
powerful.
Oh, Roman, you don't know this. He needs to steal a body.
Huh? No, I don't steal
Rasha,
bodies.
whatever do you mean? He's a thief now?
I don't
What?
steal bodies.
No, that the thing in his ring that is making him go dragony is, that is wanting to steal bodies, right?
He doesn't want to steal it. He wants to use a body.
That does
stealing
not belong
is
to it.
I mean, I suppose
Yeah,
if
but
the body
nobody's
gives
using it
consent,
anymore.
then it is not stealing, but...
I mean, you can't give consent if you're dead.
Exactly.
So-
How many dead bodies give consent? That is why people outlaw necromancy, right? Because they cannot consent to being skeleton.
Well,
But at
many
the
people
same
sign
time-
waivers to donate their bodies for arcane and medical sciences, which is how we make great advancements. But
I guess if you signed a thing that said, yes, you can turn me into a skeleton, then that is fine, but...
Hmm. Or
Sounds kinda
perhaps,
scary.
yes, you can reanimate me, pulling the souls of the damned from... Anyway, I digress. I don't suppose there are many liches out there requiring waivers of people before they kill and reanimate the corpses as their personal undead servants.
You think
Not
if I was a skeleton, I would be gold?
Solid gold. Yeah.
Well, your skin is made
least-
out of rock, so perhaps your bones are made of ore. Have you ever cut down to see?
No, that sounds really painful. Why would I do that?
It probably would be very painful.
Let's not do that at the dinner table, huh?
I'm
Well,
not going to do
you
that.
already cut off one of your own fingers.
Wait.
You didn't check.
No, I did not.
I mean, I thought there was just blood. I didn't see much else.
Rasha
could
reaches into Ghost's bag of holding and peers at the finger. Is it a normal bone? I don't know.
Yes.
It's just a normal bone.
The disappointment.
I wonder if you could do some sort of enchantment on your bones to turn them into gold, but I imagine bone is, strictly speaking, probably stronger than gold in many ways. Your
Gold
bones
is
might be a
not-
little more malleable.
Gold is not strong at all. I tend to plate things in it rather than make a whole solid object of it.
Maybe you could plate your bones in gold.
Right, like gold leafing them.
Mm. And then you could be a golden skeleton.
Ha, okay. I will sign this waiver. When Ghost kills me, I will sign myself off to be a golden skeleton. You have it from me.
Just aware of the time and aware that obviously Hannah potentially won't be here next week. I know you guys vaguely have a plan for tomorrow. As you guys chat, go through the night, Kaz's parents kind of fussing around you, his mum kind of fussing around you, settling you down, you guys help packing up, you all drift off. I will say that Rasha, with your passive perception, middle of the night, you might notice that Roman's bed is no longer filled. You didn't see them leave, didn't hear it. Switching places with an echo is quite quiet. And I imagine we can probably handle the rest of it ourselves next week. So, thus concludes your heist. You're safe. You may or may not have a plan for tomorrow.
We have no plan. We have no plan whatsoever.
Which was you have the amulet, which means you can teleport to similar places in existence. But we will work out what the plan is next time. But Hannah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
you.
Thank you for joining us,
except for-
Hannah.
Yeah, the unexpected third time, I think, or fourth?
Yeah.
Fourth time?
Fourth, I think.
Fourth time.
I wish I knew how to
What?
quit you, but I kind of
No.
don't.
I just show up for half an hour at the beginning of next session to send you off with lunch bags and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
absolutely.
you.
I will hopefully play Casadius properly. And yeah, it's been great having you. Thank you so much. And everybody else,
Thank you so much,
thanks
Hannah.
for playing.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Been an honor.
Yes, absolutely.
And we'll see what happens next time. Now Haydn's carrying a bomb.
Oh boy.
Do not know what is happening with Roman and Essek.
If Cass ever
Um,
comes back, you're just going to be helping his parents move.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Moving ASAP quickly as possible away from this place.
You just run into
Uh,
them while they're sightseeing. They'll be doing the full-on tourist thing, and Cass will be stood behind them in a Hawaiian shirt with a really big hat, just trying to pretend he's not there.
That's So cute.
Cas, it's me. Sorry, I've never seen you before.
I'm so delighted that Cass's parents are two little
Who
short
are you
dwarves.
again?
It makes me
They're
so
really
happy.
short dwarves. They're elderly
Yeah.
dwarves.
I'm so obsessed with that. I love them.
I know.
So cute.
Love them.
Aw.
Anyway, I believe we may have a raid.
Yes, we do have a raid, but before we send people away, really quick thank you to everyone who followed and subscribed today. It's a pretty long list, so I'm gonna rattle through it as fast as I can. Thank you, the following people, for following: Barb DeWitt, Little Gulls, Lunar Wanderer, Barb DeWitt again, always you subscribed, Khari Amethyst, Charter Magic, Osh86, thank you very much, Osh. And then Barb DeWitt, who gifted a bunch of tier 1 subs to Lunar Wanderer, Kraki, Big Rupper, Luke, and Katakos. Tilly Superdog, thank you for following, and also Shishicorn, aka Caddy, who gifted subs to 86th Floor, Bladeycakes. Oh, that's for you, Hannah. Rexomania, Seno, Kinreal, that's Kieran, Infernal Rain, and Spam. And then also Clued, thank you very much for gifting subs. Oh wait, hold on, sorry a second. I gave credit for Caddy's subs, which were actually Lauren's subs. Lauren, thank you for those last 4 subs. And then Clued, thank you very much for gifting subs to Shadows, Kikal, Danksy Pig, the Tabby Cat, and Katie Lavabug, aka our beloved Katie.
Abby was here. That's my friend
Yes.
from Canada.
Oh.
And then, last but not least, Kit Kat, who followed us about 2 hours ago. Thank you very much for the follow.
Thanks, everyone.
So yeah, we're super close to our next emote goal. Actually, we're only 5 sub points away from unlocking our 4th emote. We went from having 1 slot available today to now having like 4. So what the hell, guys?
Dude.
Thank you.
That's a lot.
But yeah, we are gonna raid a stream by Electrum Exchange. They are a Scottish stream. And also LGBT friendly. They are on their episode 2 of their campaign 2, called Orcus Orchestra. Orcish Orchestra.
Orcus?
Orcus?
No, it's got nothing to do with Orcus.
Of course, the scion of Orcus. Pointer.
Oh, wow.
Aaron, we see what you're doing.
I'm calling bias, Erin. I'm calling bias.
So anyway, if you guys would like to raid them, yeah, let's use our new Zug emotes. If you're a subscriber, if not, you can use this. So you can copy the Geb praise Geb thing. Oh, it's not working. Praise it. Praise Geb. Praise it. Okay, you can type praise Geb, you can copy that, paste it in, or you can just spam some Zug emotes. We're gonna go raid these guys. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching,
Let's
and we'll see you
go.
next week.
Bye.
Woohoo!
Bye. Electrum Exchange. There we go. Okay, everyone's loading into the raid.
Yeah.
Y'all got your Zugs ready?
How does one get into the raid? How?
Places.
It just will automatically take us in like 7 seconds.
Oh, okay.
or
Okay,
something.
ready?
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Send in the Zugs.
You